Okay, I'm going to admit everyone.
Hello.
Be with you in just a second. Everyone, please stay muted.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Unmuted? I mean, muted?
Stay muted, please.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Okay, looks like we're all in. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Welcome to County Court 9. And I'm going to call the docket in the order of appearance of the attorneys. Will you all please look around and see if your clients are here so that you can announce for your clients whether they're present or not. And I like to have the name of the defendant and the cause number. So number 1 is Mary Petrosiak.
Yes, good morning, Judge. I'm trying to load a client on here. I don't think he's logged. Oh, no, he's logged on as Flint, I believe. I'm here for Jarmon Flint on a motion to revoke. Case number is 620445. I think
Okay.
this is our first setting. I just need to talk to the prosecutor and get a copy of that motion to revoke from Corey.
Okay, you'll get a breakout room any moment now, and you can get that taken care of, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Thank you. Silverio Martinez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. And
I
your
have
client's name?
David Antonio Rodriguez. Case number is 652352.
All right. Is he present?
Yes, Your Honor. He is.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. And where are we on this? I'm not looking at my trial docket. So is it set for trial today?
No, Judge. This is an offer on a reduced charge was made and with certain conditions which we complied with. So it's just a matter of entering the plea. If we can have a plea date, that'd be perfect.
Okay. Do you know where we are on the paperwork? Is it already completed, or do you need to start that?
I need time to do the paperwork. I know there are
Okay.
some logistics in Bexar County that I'm not used to, so I need to get
Yeah.
to that.
All right. I'm going to reset that to December 9. And then, anytime you have that plea paperwork completed, you're welcome to reach out to Aleda and we'll bring you in so you can do it that day, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
So is there anything else you have?
Yes, I have two others.
Okay.
And that is Enedelia Ponce, and she's got 3 cases,
Okay.
starting with 6658945, 46, and 47.
Okay. All right. And is she present?
She should be, Your Honor. I'm trying to get my office to see if she got on, but I think she is. Is she not answering?
Ms. Ponce, can you please let us know if you're here? I'm looking to see on my list since I don't. What was her first name?
Enedelia.
And I don't see her listed. But a lot of times they don't put their names on their phone, so it's not going to come in.
Correct.
So, okay, well, can you give her a call and ask her if she can, is she having problems trying to get on Zoom?
I'll make sure she gets on right now, Your Honor.
Okay.
I do
Alright.
have one other one,
All right,
companion case. It's Pablo Salazar. I see him
Okay.
on,
okay, good.
and that's 658-936-37 and 38.
Okay, great. Mark him present. All right, and so what did you want to do on these cases? I see on Mr. Rodriguez, you have a offer and you want to get ready for a plea. But what about Ponce and Salazar?
These are probably these are cases that I'm probably gonna or that I'm hoping that we're gonna resolve, Your Honor. They're gambling cases, misdemeanor gambling cases, and I'm pretty sure we can resolve them if we can just have a plea date, and
Okay.
so I can talk to the DA about that.
All right, so would you like to confer with the state today?
I don't know. No, I would prefer to have a little more time, Judge.
Okay. All right, we'll just reset all three for December 9, okay?
Okay, that'll work.
I do need to hear from Mr. Ponce or Miss Ponce.
Yes, I will get her on right now. And did the court take note of Mr. Salazar?
Yes, I
Being
did.
present?
I marked him present, and I
Okay,
marked
perfect.
Mr. Rodriguez present.
I'll go ahead and approach the Your Honor again as soon as I get her on. Is that okay?
That sounds perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge.
Leslie Herbst.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I'm here on Adrian Torres. He's got 4 cases in your court,
Okay, I just need one cause number. That'll be helpful.
0532,
I'm sorry, say that again?
660532.
Okay. Is he here?
He should be here. I believe he's here.
And you said his first name is Adrian?
Adrian Torres, yes.
I don't see him. Well, he may be under
Patricia, I'm under Patricia.
Mr. Torres.
Under Patricia Torres.
Mr. Torres, where are you?
Right here.
Oh.
I'm
Can
under
you hold up your hand? Can you hold up your
Yeah.
hands?
I'm under Patricia Torres' name.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
that helps. Okay, all right, I'll mark you present, sir. Thank you.
And
What
if I
did you want?
I'd like
did
to
you want?
confer with the state.
Okay. All right, you'll get a breakout room in a second, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
I'm on Zoom.
Okay, I'll be with you in just a second.
Okay,
What is your name? Brian O'Donnell? We'll come back. Jaime Cavazos?
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
I'm here on Christopher Jacob Garza. His cause
Okay.
number is 664351.
Okay,
I have just signed his plea documents. He should be getting that via Zoom or
okay,
via email. With your permission, Judge, he is present. He's going to have to sign off, get those documents signed, and then I'll get him to sign back on, and
Okay.
we'll be ready to go.
okay, that sounds great. All right, so then when you're ready to go, if you want to just let us know.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Richard Garcia,
Good morning, Judge.
morning.
I've got Colt Harmon, page 1 of the docket, top of the list, 573340.
Okay,
And we are ready.
and is he here?
I believe he is, Judge. I haven't seen him because there's so many people on the.
Mr. Harmon, are you here, sir? Would you please say something so I can mark you present? All right, can you give him a call, Mr. Garcia? In the meantime, did you want to confer on this?
I can.
Okay. You'll get a breakout room in a second, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Marisa Ayon.
I'm present, Judge, and my client is Jacob Lopez. His case number is 664244, and he is present.
Thank you very much. Okay, what do you want to do on this today?
We're set for a plea, Your Honor. The paperwork has already been done, and it should be have already been submitted.
Okay, all right, we'll check on that in a few minutes, okay?
Thank you.
Clara Johnson.
I'm sorry, I'm muted.
Oh, I can hear you now. All right.
Thank
And
you, Your Honor.
you're here on here
Um,
today?
Ronnie Simmons, 617792.
Okay.
I'm afraid my son may have coronavirus. He
Oh,
woke
dear.
up sick, and I'm under a medication myself that makes me dizzy, and I won't be off that medication till December the 9th. I was under the impression that no jury trials were being held in November. So I'm in the process of, I didn't even know you had a new prosecutor.
Yeah.
So, and I need to address the issue of his bond because his mom is trying to bond him out.
Okay.
Usually I didn't think she'd have the money because there's a felony pending, but so far she says she has finally come up with some money.
Okay. So he has a felony pending out of what court?
The 399th,
Okay.
there's another attorney that's appointed on the case, Roberto, I have to go into my,
Yeah.
but
So you're obviously not ready.
it may have
State.
dropped you. Uh-oh.
No, I can hear you.
Oh,
You're fine.
I think I lost you.
Oh, can you
Um,
not hear me?
Vaguely, I
Oh.
can't hear, but a little bit. I've been
Oh.
having troubles with my Zoom. At first, it was just showing me and not you. So, is this better? Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Okay, you
Uh,
sound like you're far away. Hang on, let me check my.
Judge,
Okay, is that better?
I can hear you fine. I don't know. I'm going to see
Okay, you're like in a
yeah,
little box.
I'm
Oh, there
gonna,
we go. All right, Roberto,
is
I
that
forget
better?
his last name, but it's my understanding it may be dismissed because it was just a small amount of, it's under the 1 gram under the district attorney's policy. So it may be dismissed, but they're not having a hearing until December 15th. So
Okay.
I would like time to confer with
Yeah.
the prosecutors though.
All right. Well, since, okay, we'll go ahead and give you a breakout room, but I'm
And
thinking,
then reduce the bond. He under
yeah, okay, talk to
17.151.
the prosecutors about that, okay?
He is,
Since you're going to
well,
confer with,
I don't think I need to, Your just a minute, Your Honor. I think it's required that you reduce it regardless of what the prosecutor says because under 171.51, it's required by law that it be reduced since it's been 30 days. He's been in jail. It was September the 17th he was arrested. All right. So I leave it up to you, Your Honor. Thank you.
okay, all right. So,
I'll break out
but,
now.
all right, you'll get,
There's two cases
let
pending.
me, Ms. Johnson, let me go
Yes,
ahead
Your
and give you a reset date on, those cases. You had Ronnie Simons, and did you have somebody else?
No, there's just
Okay.
two of his
Of
cases.
his. Okay, so because you're not feeling well and because your son is ill, I'm not going to hold you to be ready for the trial. But now,
Thank you.
you know, this setting was done a while back.
In August, Your Honor, but I was
Yeah.
told no. Aleda told me there would be no jury trials in November, so I didn't think any further of it until Friday. I got a notice. That's my understanding is that it was reset in December.
Okay. All
My
right. Well,
apologies.
I'm going to reset it now. Since he has felonies pending, I'm going to reset this to January 19.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Could we have a preliminary hearing on December the 9th? Because I really feel if the ADA looks at this case a little deeper, it may be dismissed.
That's fine. Just talk to Aleda and
December.
work
Okay.
that
Thank
out.
you, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. So
I
you'll get a
do want
breakout
to-
room. Yeah, you'll get a
Thank
breakout
you.
room in a second. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. John Young.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
My client is Sierra Fiera.
Okay.
She's here. She has decided to accept an offer that the prosecution has advanced to her for her to make a donation to the food bank and take the ATSE class. I would ask for a 30-day reset to allow her to do that.
Okay. Come back on December 9. It's a little more than 30 days, but that's fine.
Not much.
Not much. Okay. Is that the only thing you have, Mr. Young?
That's the only thing I have with you, madam.
Okay, then you and Ms. Fierro are excused. Have a great afternoon. Take care.
All right. Always a pleasure. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Joseph Stateson.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I'm covering for another attorney, Monica Guidetto. Her client is Terrence Coleman, page 5, 656-836.
Okay, let me get there. 656-836. Okay.
And Mr. Coleman's present. Mr. Coleman, can you wave and announce present to the judge?
Okay. I see you. Thank you, Mr. Coleman. I see you.
This is a case set for trial. And
Okay.
what is state's announcement?
Mr. Bosis, what is your announcement on this trial setting? 656-836.
Okay, one moment, Your Honor. I apologize. I was just in a breakout room.
I know it's hard to be in two places physically, let alone by Zoom.
It's 56836, you said, Your Honor?
That's correct. Terrence Coleman.
Okay. State is ready at this time, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Mr. Stateson, is Ms. Guerrero ready?
Monica Guidetto is ready, subject to another trial setting she has today, but she's ready.
Okay, great. All right, thank you.
And do I stay on Zoom to find out which case goes and what day is that? What time?
We're supposed to pick a jury at 1:30 today. So just sort of, stay nearby, on standby, I guess.
Would Mr. Coleman be excused and we can text him and call him if his case goes?
Yeah, that's okay. He's on the Zoom now, so he knows about it. Yeah, okay.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. So, Mr. Coleman, you can log off at this time. Just be on standby, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Judge, this is Richard Garcia. I just conferred with Brett. He's going to dismiss my case.
Okay, Mr. Garcia, I'll go ahead and make a notation of that. And you didn't have anything else with us, right?
No, that was it, Judge. I just wanted to let
Okay.
you go have another trial setting in another court.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Garcia. So you and Mr. Harmon are excused and can log off. Take care.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. The next person I'm going to call is Javier Garcia.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I'm here for David Padilla. It's 597802. I'm here for Shannon Locke, the attorney of record.
Okay.
The client, I saw him logged in. I don't know if he has his camera on yet.
That's David Padilla. Is that what I heard?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let me see if I can see. Yeah, he's here. I see him.
If I-
Okay.
And if I can confer with Brett, please.
All right, you'll get a breakout room any moment now, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Trisha Padilla.
Morning, Judge.
Morning.
I'm here for Alton Schaefer, who is on the Zoom.
Okay.
I do have an offer from the prosecutors. I was wanting to do the ALR prior to possibly taking a plea. We do have an offer from them, but it did get reset to January 6th. So I don't know if the court is inclined to give us a reset of that long.
Yeah, that's okay. But it will be a plea deadline. Will that work out for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You want to set
All
it the same day, January 6th?
Yeah. Does that
Okay.
work?
Yeah, that's fine.
So we'll reset that for January 6th. And so is that the only thing you have today?
Yes. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Padilla, Mr. Schaefer can log off too. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Jaime Cavazos.
Yes, Judge.
Good morning.
I'm still waiting on my client to complete signing the plea agreements.
Oh, okay.
As soon as that's accomplished, I'll let the court know that we're ready to proceed.
Okay, so I called you again because I had you down twice.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay.
Sorry about that.
No problem, Judge.
Okay, so Joanne Eagle.
Good morning, Judge. I have my client, David Vela. He's the very last one on the docket and he's in custody. So I need to confer with the prosecutor.
Okay, I'll mark you conferring. You'll get a breakout room in a second, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Sofia Martinez?
Good morning, Judge. I'm present. My client, Tomas Salinas, is present on the Zoom, Judge.
Okay, great.
We have conferred in the past and received an offer that I think my client may be willing to take, Judge, but there's some holdups. If we could do the plea, we could set it for a plea in January, Judge. I'm out half of December and January, half of January. So if I could do it the 19th or 20th of January, Judge, that would be perfect for us.
Yeah, that will be fine, but it will be a plea deadline, so.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, fantastic. Is there anything else you're here on?
No, Judge, what day was that, 19th or 20th?
19th.
Okay, so may my client and I be excused until?
Yes, ma'am. You're
Thank you. Good to
excused.
see
You
you,
can log
Judge.
off. Good to see you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Andrew Priest?
Good morning, Judge. I was here on Jake Ruiz. He was page 7, 662747.
Okay.
And
Is
he is
here?
present. Yes, he is, Judge.
Okay, great.
And I was hoping I could confer with the state. I do have a plea set to do a plea in County Court 7 in 2 minutes. I was hoping I could log and do the plea and check back in once I'm done.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Let's
Great.
do that, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Marshall White. I saw Marshall White earlier.
Good morning, Judge. I'm right
Morning.
here. How are you? I'm here for Jason Malik, I believe. He's on page 2 of the docket. 623425 is one of his case numbers.
Okay,
But he also has another case, Judge, on page 8 of the docket. He has 4 total cases, I believe, on the docket, but he has another case on page 8 of the docket.
okay. I think they're, I can get by with just one. But he is here?
Judge, I did see a screen name.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay,
So,
all right, Mr. Malik.
If I could speak with Mr. Malik, I would appreciate it, Judge.
Okay, we'll put you in a breakout room right now, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let me see.
Judge, did you call my name already? This is Jaime Aldape.
No, I don't think I have. Let me,
I was just going to ask, I've got the client in custody, but he's doing the plea tomorrow in the 399.
Okay.
I need that plea before I can do the plea in this court because of the
Right.
way it's set up.
Not a problem.
May we be
So,
excused?
yes, do you want me to just, do you want to just recall this tomorrow where we may be doing a jury trial tomorrow?
I can email Aleda tomorrow and let her know that the case was
Okay.
done, and then we can set up another day.
That sounds like a winner. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so we'll just rely on you to let us know if it doesn't happen that this gets dismissed, then she'll give you another date.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Sir, can I speak to you?
I'm sorry?
I was asking if I could speak to my attorney.
Oh, yeah. You want to go in a breakout room, Mr. Aldape, with your client? He
Logged off. Let me do a re-invite.
Okay. We'll come back to you in a second, sir, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so let me see. Next is Christopher Baudouin.
He's present with counsel, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm calling
ma'am, we're
someone.
here.
What is your attorney's name?
Cole Nettles?
Okay, is Mr. Nettles here?
Yes, Your Honor, right here.
Oh, okay, sorry about that.
It's okay. I have 3 clients on your docket this morning, Your Honor. Mr. Bodwin would be the first one.
Okay.
The second would be Christopher Williams. He's got several cases with the court, but I believe the first ones are going to be 6-3-2251 and 52.
Okay.
And then I also have Jose Medina, which would be cause number 626-375. They should all be on Zoom right now, Your Honor, and I would just need to confer with the state on all these cases.
Okay. You'll get a breakout room in a second, all right?
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, so Marisa Ayon, did you have a chance to confer? Oh, you've got a plea. Never mind. Sorry. Let me see. Campion's iPhone. I'm sorry. Can you give me your name?
Yes. Good morning. Good morning,
Good morning.
Your Honor. Bernard Campion. I have 2 clients. Ms. Jimin Yang, case number 648123, and David Triplett, 660830. I think they're both on Zoom. I need to confer with Mr. Bosis.
Okay. We'll give you a breakout room any second now, okay?
Thank you,
All
Your
right,
Honor.
Thank you. Let me see who else do I have. Mr. Bosis.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, sir. Did you need my attention for any reason?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. I just hadn't seen you back already. So, okay. John Garcia.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. My client had a deadly conduct in your thing. I believe the bond restrictions. He had another 2 cases earlier, I think in the month, last month from County Court number 7. The bond requirements were for GPS. The Judge DeLeon allowed him to do the tracking so that he could work. And also he is a spray specialist. And I think it's 90 miles from Bexar County he can work, because he had some work that he was doing in Travis County. But I'm not sure if there were any bond restrictions on your bond. But I just did that as an abundance of caution. And we also have a court date tomorrow as well. And I wanted to see if I could please confer with the prosecutor if the line isn't too long today.
No, it's not very long today. So, yeah. And you can discuss the bond issue with the state also. I just want to be sure that I'm not overlooking anything, okay?
Okay, thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Oh.
You'll get a breakout room any second, okay? Mr.
Thank you, Your
Garcia?
Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your
Yes,
Honor,
Mr. Yes.
just checking in with the court to let you know that we've worked out a plea on Mr. Torres, Adrian Torres.
Oh, is this Mr. Herbst?
Yes.
Okay, let me just make a notation on that. So, did you all start on the paperwork already?
I'm waiting on the paperwork from Ms. Sanchez.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to make a notation that it's going to be a plea. Okay?
Thank you,
Today, I
Judge.
guess, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Judge, this is Jaime Cavazos. We have signed the documents necessary to do the plea. So whenever the court is ready, we're ready.
All right, great. Just get through this docket and we can start on those, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Rene Munoz? I thought I saw him. Maybe he had to step away. All right, so let me see. Michael Valachek.
Good morning, Judge. I have Sandra Castle on page 4. It is 645832. It's a liquor sale violation. I don't see her on Zoom. I was texting her back and forth this morning and gave her the numbers, but I don't know why I can't find her.
Yeah. Do you have a good phone number for her?
Yes, I talked to her last night and I'm texting her this morning. This case is going to have to be a trial, Judge. We've conferred on it numerous times, and I think we're pretty far apart.
Okay. So you want a trial setting on that?
Yes, ma'am, if we could. I mean, it wouldn't take long to be ready, but I have several witnesses I need to round up.
Sure. So the next trial setting is January 18.
January 18th.
Yes.
Good. Maybe I won't have so many fires to put out by then.
Yeah, well, you never know, right?
It's like they are in California. There's just, you get one done and there's some other problem happens.
Right. But it just keeps life interesting, doesn't it?
Yes, ma'am. That's what keeps me young.
Right.
Thank you, Judge. We're excused.
Yes, thank you
Okay.
very much. All right, let me see who have I missed.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. Mr.
Okay, great.
Garcia.
Yes, Your Honor. I conferred with Brett regarding David Padilla. It's 597802.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, our client got logged off, but I communicated via cell phone with him, and we'd like to take it off the trial docket and set the case for a plea.
Okay. Lee. All right. Do you want a little time to get the paperwork done and then come back?
Yes, Your Honor. If I
Okay.
can,
Yeah, let me just reset this to December 9. And then anytime you're ready, just let Aleda know and she'll bring you in on that day, okay?
thank you, Your Honor.
But that will be a plea deadline.
Yes, Your Honor. We'll get everything hopefully done and submit to the court.
All right, great. Thank you very much. You have a
You're
good day. You can log
too,
off,
Your
okay? Thanks.
Thank you.
Good morning, Anna. This
Judge,
is
may I
Karen
approach?
Thorne.
Yes, I'm sorry. I don't know who's addressing me.
There's two of us. This is Sharon Thorne. I apologize. I don't know if you called my case already. I was in another court. And that would be 661-289.
661-289. Okay, and what's the name of your client?
Natalie DeLeon.
Okay.
And I don't know if she's on. I spoke with someone and been texting, but I'm not sure if she's logged on, Your Honor.
No, she doesn't seem to be on the list unless she's under some other name. So that's Miss De Leon. Are you here, Natalie De Leon? No. Can you give her a call? She might be having problems getting on Zoom.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
I will call her right now, Your Honor.
Okay. In the meantime, did you want to get in a breakout room to discuss this, or what did you want to do on this? Oh, she's gone. Okay. All right. Let me see.
Your Honor, I'm on the trial docket as well.
Okay, that's Mr. Campion. Okay, and
Mr. Payne, Your Honor, sorry.
Your Honor.
Okay, it's very hard to. Mr. Campion's frame is highlighted, but now I don't know. Mr. Payne.
Yeah, no, I'm on the trial docket. I have two, Judge, on page 4 in the middle.
Okay.
Ying Lian He.
Okay, give me those cause numbers, please.
Sure, 648186 and 648187, Judge.
Okay. And the name of the person again is what?
It's He Ying Lian.
Oh, okay.
She usually calls in. I did not see a call-in number this time to provide her, but she is here available.
Okay, great. All right. So what on the state, Mr. Bosis? What is your announcement on
Yes,
648-186 and 187?
We are ready, Your Honor, but we would like to confer with Mr. Payne if we can.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. All right. So both are ready, I guess.
Yes,
but
yes.
You should be getting a breakout room any moment now, okay?
Okay, Judge, thanks.
Thank you.
Judge, this is Ashley. You ready?
Ms. Morgan, yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
And you are here on?
Page 3, Mr. Arturo Leyva.
Okay.
633357 is the first cause number.
Okay. All right. And is he here?
Yes, he is present.
Okay, great. What did you want to do on this today?
This is a trial for the announcement. May I confer with Karina?
Yes. You'll get a breakout room in a second, okay?
Thank you.
Did you say this is, you're breaking up when you're answering. Is this a trial case?
It's a trial announcement. Yes.
Okay. Let me take your announcement and then you go ahead and confer, okay? So,
I'm ready.
Mr. Bosis, what's the state's position?
We are ready, Your Honor.
Okay, everybody's ready. Okay, so Ms. Morgan's going to go to a breakout room and then we'll see what happens, okay? All right. You'll be getting that any second. Okay.
Judge, this is Marshall White. I'm coming back after speaking with my client.
All right, let me see 1 second. There was somebody trying to address me and I'm not sure. Was that Mr. Campion?
It may have been me. Yes, Your
Okay.
Honor. I have conferred with Mr. Bosis and
Okay.
on Miss Yimin Yang,
Yes.
Miss Yang, which is clause number 648123. That case has been dismissed.
Okay.
And
All right.
on David Triplett 660830,
Yes.
we that case should be dismissed within about 10 days. But there is one condition we have to meet.
Okay. All right. So we'll just assume that you have such a short time to have to complete that. We'll just go ahead and figure it's dismissed. So you are only waiting on Yingling, right? Did you have a chance to confer on that?
That case is dismissed, Your Honor. He
Oh,
said
okay. So I have another one, and I'm just probably mispronouncing the name. 648186.
No, that's one. The one I have is 648123.
Okay. So who did I hear say whose case? Well, let me look it up. Because I thought it was you, Mr. Campion, that had said that, but apparently not.
I have Miss Yang, Yang.
Okay.
And the case number I have is 648123.
Okay, and that's been dismissed. Okay, I made that notation. Yes. So that one's not a problem. So I guess mistakenly made a notation for a third case, a trial case, but that's not you. So let me see who that is.
No, ma'am.
648186. 648186. That was Mr. Peng. Okay. Mr. Peng, where are you, sir? Can you please
Your Honor, he's in a breakout room.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Stepped out for a moment.
Your Honor?
I'll be with you shortly.
Aleda, may I have a breakout room with my client?
Who's your client?
Mr. Balderas, he's in, yes, he's raising his hand. He's currently in the Bexar County Jail.
Okay, I don't know what happened, Aleda. Can you hear me?
I can.
I ended up in a breakout room with Mr. Garcia.
I don't know how that happened either.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay, so you just called Elizabeth Russell?
Wanted to go into a breakout room with her client. He's in custody.
Okay. So who else do I need to? Mr. Triplett. Can you unmute yourself, sir?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Your attorney just conferred with the state, and I'm going to excuse you. You can log off at this time, okay? Just
Thank you, Your Honor.
stay in touch with your lawyer, okay? And
Very
Ms.
good. Thank you.
Ying? Thank you, sir. Ms.
Judge,
Ying?
if I may.
1 second. Ms. Ying? Um,
Hello?
okay. All right, Ms. Lita, are you the one that was addressing me? I can't
Yes,
distinguish.
yes, I was.
All right.
I was in the 399th. I think we may be picking a jury soon. It's kind of complicated. I'm here on Luna on 648-357. He's a Spanish speaker. He's present. I do need to speak with the ADAs. We're having some discovery issues for months now. So I really want to see if we can just get this hashed out
Okay.
now.
So you want to go to a breakout room right now?
Yes, I appreciate that.
I don't know how many people are ahead of you, but the good thing about a breakout room, it's private, so you can probably handle both courts at the same time.
Perfect.
Okay?
Thank
All
you,
right.
Judge.
Thank you. All right.
Judge, Mary Petrashek here for Mr.
Okay.
Flint. It's let's see, case number.
Yeah, 620445. I got it.
Yes, Judge, that's the one. So I talked to the prosecutor and probation, and we're asking for a 30-day reset to try to get some things done before we move forward on this.
Okay, December 9, okay?
Perfect. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Ms. Petrashik. And that was all you had this morning, right?
Yes, Judge, that was it.
Okay, so you and Mr. Flint are excused. Have a great day.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Judge, this is Marshall White coming back at you.
Okay.
On Jason Malik, 623-425.
Okay.
If I could just get in line to speak with the prosecutor.
Oh, okay. You went to another court, right?
No, I was speaking with Mr. Malik.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay, yes, sir. Well, let me see what room you were in. My screen just went blank.
I'm getting an invite for 14.
Okay, take that. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, may I approach when you get an opportunity?
Yes.
Morning, Judge.
Mr. Ramos, good morning.
Judge, I'm hearing for Mr. Efrain Torres. He had a family emergency.
Oh.
I'm trying to get his. Thank you, Judge. I'm trying to get his case reset. He had Mr. Luis Sanchez, case number 655829 on the docket this morning.
Okay, sure. Let's go ahead. A 30-day reset. Will that work?
That should work, Judge.
All right. Let's say December 9. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Your Honor, can I approach on my trial settings?
Yes, sir. Okay, 1 second. Let me just finish with Mr. Ramos. Okay. Okay, Mr. Payne. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I talked with the state, and we have a conditional plea worked out, or a conditional deal worked out, Judge, for dismissal.
Okay. All right.
If it's okay with the court, maybe we can get that reset until December so that I can have my client finish those items.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and reset to December 9. Okay.
Perfect, Judge. Thank you very much. And we should be able to dispose of both cases on that date.
Okay, wonderful. All right. So you and your clients are excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You'll have a good day.
You
Take
too,
care.
Judge. Thanks.
Thank you. All right.
Judge, may I approach? I have a Reynard Fontenot on the docket
Okay.
today.
Mr. Acevedo, right. Okay. And tell me the name of the client again. Reynard?
Yes, Fontenot. It should be the
Fontenot,
second
okay.
page, I believe, the first, one of the first two on the second page, 622750, Judge.
Okay. Is he present?
Yes, Judge, he's present.
All right. And so did you want to confer on this, or what did you want to do?
I just need to get the state's announcement and then I confer with them after.
All right. Mr. Boses on 622570, Mr. Fontenot, what is your announcement, sir? Mr. Boses is in and out of conferring, so I'll come back.
Do you want to put me in a breakout room so I can at least talk? I mean, I can talk to him and then we can come back. Maybe.
Okay. You'll get a breakout room momentarily, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right.
Approach, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Mr. O'Donnell, sure. Let me see.
Your Honor, on page 4, I have Wayne Williams. And if we could, he is present in court, Judge. And I would ask if I could have a breakout room with the state.
All right. You will get a breakout room momentarily, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Good morning, Judge. May I approach as well? Frank
Yes,
McElroy.
Mr. McElroy, good morning. How are you?
Doing well, Judge. Thank you.
I think you had an add-on today, right?
Yeah, we've got a Matthew Alvarez who is 622131.
Okay. No,
And
that's not, I have Edgar Zambrana.
yes, that's the other
Okay.
case as well, Judge.
Oh.
6414.
Okay, give me the Alvarez one. What was the cost number?
It was 622131.
Okay. That's Matthew Alvarez.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And did you want to confer on both these, or what did you need to do on these?
Yeah, that's fine, Judge. Confer to see where we are before I ask the court for anything else on it.
Okay. All right. Then you'll get a breakout room in a second, and you can take care of those with the state. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Okay.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Herbst.
May
How
I
are we?
confer with Karina? We're still
Yes.
waiting on the paperwork.
Okay. So did you get a chance to talk to Ms. Sanchez or not?
Yes, we conferred.
Okay. So basically, you're just waiting for the paperwork so you can get that going, huh?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. 1 second.
I know
I'm
there are
just-
4 cases.
Yeah, I'm just going to look and see what's ahead of you so you can have an idea how long you need to wait. But actually, if you want to just send that email to Mr. Bosis or Miss Karina Sanchez, they can probably return that plea paperwork to you, the forms, so you can get started on those right away. So you spoke with Ms. Sanchez, right?
Yes, Karina
So,
Sanchez.
Yeah. So it's going to be Corina, Corina.Sanchez@bayer.org. Just send her an email saying you are ready to do a plea and give her your client's email address.
That's already been
And-
done, Your Honor.
It has, but you haven't gotten the paperwork yet?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
I
Well,
just want to know where we are.
yeah, they've been doing really well, but I guess really it's hard to do, that many things at one time since they're conferring. So, do you want me to just give you another date, Mr. Herbst, and then?
I'd like to see if we can finish the plea this morning, Your Honor, if we
All right.
can.
Well, so she's the one that's going to send you the paperwork. So if you already sent it, try it again. See if maybe. I'm sorry? Try it again, Mr. Herbst. Send a new email to her, and hopefully that one will work. I don't know what happens sometimes. Maybe the email doesn't get to them.
Very good, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay? All right, thank you.
Judge, may I approach?
Yes, Miss Russell, good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm good. And that's all I'm going to say.
I am here on Mr. Everardo Balderas, Judge.
Okay.
I just finished conferring with him. He currently is in the Bexar County Jail.
Okay.
And I know he has one case pending out of County Court 7. And I'm trying, but that case is actually newer than the case from June of 2018.
Yeah.
So I would like to transfer that case to your court, Judge, so that we could then work out an agreement on all of his cases, if that's possible.
Yeah, I mean, it probably would make it a lot easier to have it all in one place, right?
I think it would.
So basically let Aleda know, and then she can send the request.
Okay, I'll email her in just a few minutes. And in the meantime, if I could be in line to confer with the prosecutor.
Okay, let me see where everybody is right now so I can give you a reasonable idea. Well, there's quite a few people ahead of you. There's about 8 people ahead of you.
That's fine, Judge.
They're both conferring right now. You don't mind being in line?
No, Your Honor, I'm waiting to do a plea in County Court 5, so I'll just get them both going at the same time and we'll get everything resolved.
That sounds good. Okay, you'll get that breakout room any second now, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Mr.
Judge, may-
Garcia? Mr. John
Yes.
Garcia? Okay, did you have a
Yes,
chance to
I'm back.
confer?
I did. She's gonna look into the case. She had no problem with the bond restrictions, being allowing him to do the tracking and work outside of Bear County.
All right, so you already sent me a motion to that effect and with the order, right?
Yes, I sure did, Your Honor.
Okay, I know that you gave it to me earlier. Well, no, I didn't get the cause number from you. Let me get it now so that I can look for
It's
it and sign it.
Yes, it's 666391.
Okay, so bond
And
reduction.
and Judge De Leon had signed the other motion order, and I'm not even sure if they did it on your bond, but I'm just doing it out of abundance of caution.
Okay.
And we have a court date tomorrow, Your Honor, and I'll see you tomorrow as
Oh.
well.
Okay, all right, Mr. Garcia. Then you want me to, you don't need a reset on this, or is that right? Is that what I'm hearing? I mean, was it strictly on the bond? Was it strictly on the bond reduction that you were here?
Yeah, it's just this case, and then I believe that.
Okay, well, you froze and now you're muted.
Okay, it came back.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's on the docket tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'll see you tomorrow as well.
Okay. All right, Mr. Garcia. Then we'll just recall it tomorrow, or we'll call it tomorrow, and I'll look for that order and sign it today.
Thank you very much, Your
All
Honor.
right.
You have a good day. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. You have a great afternoon. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Mr. Greiner, R.L. Greiner.
Yes, Judge, I'm here on Mark Barrera.
Okay.
I got an offer from Karina on Friday. I haven't had a chance to convey that offer to my client.
Okay.
It is a pretrial setting. Do you need the case number, Judge?
Yeah, I would like to have it if you can have it handy.
Sure. 658531.
Okay.
So on page 5, about second from the bottom.
All right. And so basically, Mr. Barrera is here, right?
That may I have been in contact. He
Yes, I'm here. I'm present.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Because I tried to send him the Zoom setting to his phone, but it kept failing on the email.
Oh. So
But
did you want to confer on this? What did you want to do? Did you want to confer with Mr. Barrera or with the state or what?
Yeah, I'm going to need to have time to talk to Mr. Barrera. So if we could just get another setting for another date.
Okay. December 9.
Thank you, Judge. May we both be excused.
Yes, sir. You all have a great afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Luis Martinez.
Judge, I'm present.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
And who is your client, Mr. Martinez?
Fernando Flores, Judge, he is present on Zoom. He's also, he's in the surgical gear, and you'll see them with a mask on.
Oh.
He is.
Yes.
Okay.
He's
All right.
he's an OR nurse. He's on duty right now, Judge. Can we have his?
Sorry. Yes, ma'am.
Can we, Judge?
yes,
would we be
that
able to
one
get him
looks like
excused at this point?
Yes, yes. Mr. Flores,
Go
you
down and
are,
get it. You get it from the right or the left?
The left. I'm sorry, Judge.
yeah, you're excused, sir. You can log off at this time. I've marked you present. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Have a blessed
Thank
day.
you. You too.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms.
Okay.
Martinez.
Mr. Martinez.
Yes, Judge. So,
Okay, what did you want to do on this case?
well, I do need to confirm, Judge, but I've got some questions. Judge, what's the jury trial date for this docket?
Today, we're picking a jury at 1:30. I don't know, is your case on our trial docket today?
It's
Let
on
me
the
look
trial
it up.
docket, Judge.
Okay, so let me get an announcement from the state on, you know what?
Your Honor, the
Yes.
state is ready, but I would like to confer with Mr. Martinez if I can.
Okay. All right, Mr. Martinez, you'll get a breakout room in a second so you can talk to Mr. Bosis, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right. Ms. Thorne, did you have a chance to?
I conferred, Your Honor, and there's an offer on the table. I've tried to reach out to my client. I have not been able to reach her. I spoke with her cousin last week, but that's all I've got, Judge. So I don't know what you want to do.
All right. Well, you know, I just I hate to do bond forfeitures for
Right.
them. You know, when we're on Zoom,
Exactly.
it's just hard to know if they're just having a hard
If
time.
we could maybe have it like recalled in a week or two,
Yeah.
and see if I can get a hold of her.
Yeah. Now I'm just going to reset it till December 9. That'll give you more time, and hopefully,
Okay.
you know, you'll be able to make sure that.
Get hold of her. Yeah. I'm sure it's just maybe she didn't get the message from her cousin. I don't know. So we'll
Yeah.
see.
Okay. Well, we're just going to give her this one chance. Hopefully, we don't have to worry
Sounds
about
fair.
it again.
Thank you, Your Honor. Maybe.
Thank you. Yes. Have a great day. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Marisa Yon is waiting for a plea. Okay, Mr. Roundtree, I don't know if you're here or I know Mr. Cavazos is waiting for a plea. Mr. Roundtree, Melanie Lita, did you have a chance to confer?
No, just I wanted to make sure. Am I just supposed to sit there and wait till an ADA comes in? Because I've been in there alone this whole time.
Yeah, unfortunately, we only have 2 ADAs, and
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that was the system.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Let me see. I'll give you an idea how long it is. Yeah, I'm looking for you.
Is there a possibility to have my client excuse? He's still on the pretrial docket, so even if we were to do anything today, we wouldn't be able to plea him today.
Absolutely. Mr. Luna is excused, and sir, you can log off at this time. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Señor Luna,
Oh,
ya puedes salir del página. I'll send him a message. I'll go back into the breakout room.
And sometimes people don't know how to get out of the breakout room, so you might want to go there and help him get out. So if you'll go back to 13, you are like about the 3rd one in line. So
Perfect.
you're not bad off. Okay.
Okay.
Your Honor, good morning, May.
Yes, Mr. Padilla. How are you today?
Judge, how are you doing? Judge, I have Emily Paganucci. I don't know if you called it. It's number 671251.
671251 Peganucci. Okay. Is she here, sir?
I just talked to her. She should be on there, Judge.
Okay. All right. I'll mark her present. And what did you want to do on your case today?
Judge, this is our first setting, and she also has a felony pending in the 227.
So are you the attorney on the felony?
I am, Judge.
Okay. I'm going to reset that to January 19, Mr. Padilla, okay?
Very well, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So you and Ms. Peganucci are free to log off. You have a great day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Judge, may I approach Renee Munoz?
Yes, Mr. Munoz, good morning.
Good morning. I know you were calling me earlier. The exact time, this time you called me, they called me in County Court 4, so I was struggling.
Big conflict.
Any other way would have worked out perfectly, Judge, but I do have a couple on today's docket. The page number 7, George Palomino.
Okay.
2994.
Okay.
And with
is he here?
No, Judge, he's not here. I haven't had contact with him recently. I did reach out to his wife's phone number, and it is not operational. And I know that last court setting you guys afforded me until now to get contact, but if we're going to be candid with the court.
Yeah. Well, as much as I hate to do it, I'm going to have to do a bond forfeiture.
I completely understand. I will continue to put my feelers out there and try to get into compliance.
All right. And then and the other cases?
I have page number 8, Jesus Nato Trevino, and his cause number 66958.
Okay.
With this one, Judge, I did confer with Brett Boses because I had submitted a motion for a bond reduction, $500 in agreement with that. Wanted to see if this honorable court could sign off on that motion to reduce bond. It is a criminal mischief case, and he's been in jail nearly a month, and he's just unable to make bond.
I will sign the order to reduce bond. Okay, I'm just made myself a note, okay?
Of course,
So,
Your Honor.
if you don't get it today, you can always call me, okay?
Okay, yes, we'll do, Judge. Thank you so much for that, and I appreciate your time in the court's time, obviously, and it's so good to see you as well.
That's always good to see you, Mr. Munoz. Okay, that takes care of your cases today then, right?
For today, Judge, yeah, I have a couple things with y'all this week, so I'll be seeing you guys a little bit.
So I do need to give you reset dates for Trevino, right? So let's December 9, will that work?
Yes, Your Honor, definitely.
Okay, great. Okay, well, you take care, Mr. Munoz.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. Excuse.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Take care.
Your Honor,
Okay.
Cole Nettles back from a breakout room.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I guess for the first announcement for Christopher Williams, he has several cases. The first one would be 632, 251, and 252. For Mr. Williams, we had discussed, I just conferred with Mr. Bosis on this as well. I think the best thing for Mr. Williams is likely going to be a referral to the DWI court, County Court 11. And so Mr. Bosis is in agreement to recommend him for that program. And so then I guess we're just asking for a 30-day reset so that I can contact County Court 11, get the process going for his application to that court.
All right, we'll reset that to December 9.
Okay.
And the other one?
The next case, Jose Medina, he has two cases with your court. It's 626-375 and 661-637. There is some new discovery on 661-637 that Mr. Bosis, I guess it had been overlooked and had not been uploaded. There are text message calls and I believe audio recordings that pertain to this harassment case. And so Mr. Bosis says he should have it uploaded today, tomorrow. So I'm just asking for a 30-day reset on these cases at this time.
Okay. We'll make that December 9 also.
Okay. And then, Your Honor, for Chris Bodwin, on that one, I would need to be placed into a breakout room with my client. I would like to confer the offer that was just made to me today.
All right. So I'm going to give you a reset date of December 9 on that. And so that you can just leave from the breakout room. But if he decides to take the offer and wants to do a plea, you know that you can always just reach out to Aleda and you can come in at your convenience, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Earlier than your reset date, okay? So you need to go to a breakout room with Mr. Bodwin right now, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You'll be getting that any second.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Williams, your attorney's going to confer on another case, but he has already conferred on your case. And so you are free to go, sir. You're welcome to log off at this time. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Medina, I know I saw Mr. Medina earlier. Okay, Mr. Medina.
I understand them too. So,
Okay.
yeah, can you get those translated for me?
Do you have your radio on, sir? Who is that? Mr. Medina, I'm going to excuse you at this time. Your attorney's already conferred with the state on this, so just stay in touch with your lawyer and he will tell you you need to come back to court on December 9, okay?
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Judge, this is Luis Martinez. I'm back from the breakout room.
All right. And what's the status? What are we
Judge,
doing?
we've resolved the case. We need to go ahead and move it to a plea docket.
Okay. You want to have a reset date for that, and then you can come in whenever you're ready?
That'd be great, Judge, because we've got a couple of things we've got to do up front.
Okay, December 9. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Martinez.
Thank you so much,
Take
Judge.
care.
Have a good day.
You too. Okay. Mr. Herbst?
Yes, Your
Listen,
Honor.
Did you get your plea paperwork going?
It's starting to come in right now. I'm working.
Oh, good. Okay, good to
Thank
hear.
you. Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you. Miss Ayun is waiting for a plea. And Jaime Cavazos is waiting for a plea. So, if I have a chance, I'm going to see what the status is on this plea paperwork. So I will go to another screen. You all can still see me and hear me, but I will not see you. I can hear you, and I'll be back momentarily.
Yeah, just send me the
Hello,
pictures.
Judge.
Send me the pictures.
I'll be with you in a second.
And I'll
I'll
check.
be with.
I'll pick.
Hold
Thank
on.
you.
Okay, somebody was back from conferring. Is that what it is? Who was that?
Luis Jimenez?
Okay, Mr. Jimenez, your attorney, we're still waiting for him.
Yeah, he says he's not gonna show up. He says that another case, Comal County, for a felony case.
Okay, well, All
He
right,
said he
then.
sent the email and everything that he wasn't gonna make it. He told me just to show up on the Zoom.
All right, so you are Luis Jimenez and you are with Scott Hill.
Hill.
Okay. So we'll talk to him about that.
Okay. Is this gonna be reset or? do I
Yes,
get
sir.
in touch with him?
Actually, we'll give him the reset date because we need to talk to him. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So you're excused, sir, and you just go ahead and stay in touch with your lawyer. Okay.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hello,
right.
Judge.
Yes, sir. Mr. Leva, who is your attorney, sir?
Ashley Morgan.
Okay.
I believe nobody called me yet.
Okay, well, no, sir. She is conferring with the state,
Okay.
which is the normal process. That's what they do. That's what your lawyers do.
Okay.
Let me see where she is. Do you need to get someplace?
Oh no, I'm just waiting. I thought I'd be called earlier, but
Oh, no, sir. You won't be called to confer. You'll just wait for your attorney to finish, and then she'll. So, looks like 1, 2. Yeah, she's not been conferring yet. She's still waiting. So,
All right.
do you need to be someplace? I can excuse you.
well, I'm just on my lunch at work. I was just waiting for
Okay.
her to like tell me what is it that I needed to do.
Yeah. So, I'll be happy to let her know that I excused you at 11:17, and she can just get. Well, no, this is a trial case. Okay, never mind. It's
So
on
just
the
wait.
trial docket. Yes, sir. Please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, who's here? I think somebody just came in. Okay. All right, I'm going to get back to what I was doing. Is there anybody that is waiting for their attorney and needs to be excused to go to work or school or something important?
Your Honor, this is Sean Meehan.
Yes, sir.
My attorney, I believe, is in felony court today. I know we're set for the trial docket,
Okay.
but I believe he's in felony court, and I haven't spoken to him this morning.
Well, we're going to have to wait for him then. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
I'll
Mr.
just stand
Meehan.
by.
I appreciate
Thank you, Your
that.
Honor.
Thank
I'll be
you.
on standby.
All right. Thank you. Ms. Russell, did you have a chance to confer?
Yes, Judge, I did. So pending the transfer from County Court 7, and I already emailed Alita on that, we would like to set this for a plea either Wednesday or Friday, whatever the court's availability is. My client is in custody and the plea would allow him to be released.
Okay. Well, since he is in custody, do you want to start on the plea today? On the plea paperwork?
I can definitely start on the plea. I'm waiting to do another one in County Court 5 still. They think we're about to do. I could come back maybe this afternoon, Judge, and finish it if that's good.
Well, we have the jury selection at 1:30, so that could be a conflict. But maybe, so did you get the paperwork from the state yet?
No, I haven't gotten anything yet, Judge, because we really do need to have that case from County Court 7 transferred.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, then let me just give you a receipt to December 9. And then whenever you're ready to do either of these, just let us know.
Well, could we do it either on Wednesday or Friday of this week? Is there availability on your docket?
I am going to be out this week, but whoever is here, I'm sure will be glad to hear the plea. So you want to do it on Wednesday?
Wednesday sounds great.
Okay, we'll just recall it then for Wednesday, which will be the 10th, November 10th. Okay?
Perfect. And if I could get in the breakout room that my client is in, just so I can explain to him what's going on.
Okay, let me see.
Mr. Balderas.
Okay. Why don't you go back to 18 and Mr. Balderas will be sent there.
That sounds
To
great.
join you, okay? All right, great, thanks.
Thank you.
Mr. Balderas, where are you? I know you're here.
The breakout room, Judge, already.
Okay, great. Okay. Okay. Miss Lita, you had a chance to confer?
I have, Judge, and I've received an offer, and we had a chance to share screen and look at the video. So I just need a reset to go over that and to see if we're going to finally set this for trial or take the offer.
Okay. It's going to be reset to December 9, but anytime that you're ready to do that plea, just let us know, okay?
Sounds good, Judge.
So-
Thank you so much.
So you and Mr. Luna, I think it's Mr., are
Yes.
excused. Have a great afternoon.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, I'm going to take this opportunity. Miss Ayón, your client was, what was the name of your client?
Jacob Lopez.
Okay, I'm going to look for that right now. I did get some of the pleas we need. So I'll be back in a bit.
Judge Saldaña, this is Tim Roundtree. May I approach?
Yes, let me just get finished where I am. I'm on another screen signing some orders, so it will take me just a couple of minutes.
Hello, Judge.
I'll be with you in a second.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Roundtree.
Judge, I have a police set today on my Maureen Montgomery.
Okay, I
think
just printed that out, so that's ready.
Okay. So I've been kind of bouncing around. I've got several courts going on right now as well.
Yeah. Do you want to
If
come
you
back?
could tell me when you think you want to do the plea, I can make sure I come back.
Yeah. Actually, I've got several people waiting on pleas, so it's 11:30 roughly. In about 20 minutes.
Okay. We'll be
Okay.
back at 11:50. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Good morning, Ms. Blake.
Morning, Judge. I've got Marquise Berry, 621786 as one of his cases.
Okay. Marquise, what was his last name?
Berry.
Okay. And is he here?
He is.
Okay. All right, and what did you want to do on this today?
He's got a felony pending, still unindicted. We just asked for a reset.
Okay, are you the attorney on the felony?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's reset that to January 19 then.
Okay.
Okay. And so
Thank you,
you and
Judge.
Mr. Berry are excused. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Altersdorf, good morning.
Thank you, Judge. I've tried to call twice to the office. I'm still in a felony court,
Oh, okay.
working on some robberies, ag robberies over in Judge Mary's court.
Okay.
And I need to go back over there. I'm so sorry. We're still on the trial docket with Mr. Ortega.
Okay.
And,
And that's in our court, huh?
oh, yes, ma'am. You have a discharging a weapon
Okay.
in the city limits case.
What's the cost number on that?
I have it right here. It's 631948. John Ortega, discharge weapon.
Okay. Do you think this is going to get taken into consideration with your felony case?
Well, Judge, he doesn't have a felony. I'm on 2 other felonies.
So
Didn't
it's
mean
not
to
his. Oh,
make
okay.
you think that. I was just
Oh.
mentioning that's where I've been all morning, and,
Oh, okay.
and we started out there at 9 o'clock, and we're trying to keep from having to get on the trial. I mean, go to trial on those.
Right.
So I'm still working on both those and close to resolution. Mr. Ortega only has 2 misdemeanors, one with you and one in 13.
Okay, so basically he is on the trial docket. Mr. Bosis, I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know what the state's announcement is on that. Do you want to wait to find out what their announcement is before you make yours?
No, I guess I'll be ready. I mean, I'm got so many felonies, I think, with people in jail that I don't know when you could get to me, but we'll try.
Okay.
Mr. Ortega's on bond, of course, and I've got
Right.
tons of people in the slammer.
And is Mr. Ortega here? I didn't
He
even
is,
look.
Judge. I see him
Okay.
up there.
Okay, great. All right, well, I'm just going to ask him to sort of hang around, see what happens. We're going to pick a jury at 1:30. So.
Well, I don't think I could be down there at 1:30. I think I'll still be negotiating, and mine's going to be a trial if I don't get mine done with Judge Mary. So I don't know what day that would be. It wouldn't be today, though.
You're on the trial docket on that felony.
Oh, yes. My guy's been in jail a year, so he's both of them.
All right, then I'm going to just reset this to December 9.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Judge. December
Okay.
9th. Mhm.
Yes, thank you. Okay. Ms. Eagle, did you have a chance to confer?
I did, Judge, and now if someone could put me in a breakout room with my client, I
Oh,
think we
sure.
may have a resolution.
Yeah, if you go back to the room you were in, your client will join you there momentarily, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Priest, you've been very patient. Did you have a chance to confer?
We confer, Judge. I believe we have a potential resolution of conditional dismissal. But if I could go into a breakout room with my client just to go over that with him.
Absolutely. You'll be getting go back to the breakout room you came from, and your client will join you there momentarily.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Mr. O'Donnell, good morning.
Yes, Your Honor, I was waiting in a breakout room. However, I just received a call from County Court 12. I'm being called to court for an in-person inmate.
Oh, okay.
Regarding this case, I know that we have some discovery issues, and I wonder if we could reset the case, and I'll communicate with the state via email, Judge.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we'll just reset this for, it's not on the trial docket today, right? Let's say December 9.
I'm reluctant to set anything on the trial docket, Judge, until we have all discovery that my client can review.
Yeah,
So he is physically present in court. If he and I could be excused, Judge.
yes, you are. Thank you very much,
Thank
Mr.
you very
O'Donnell.
much, Your Honor.
You have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
So, Mr. Cavazos, I have the plea paperwork on Mr.
Garza?
Garza, yes. I have the plea paperwork on Montgomery, and I have DeAnthony Walker. I was going to check and see if there was anything else. Oh, okay. So I don't know if we can get one of our prosecutors to come out and do these pleas. So let me just get all my ducks in a row. That way we can do all the pleas at once. I know it's asking you to wait longer, but I'm really trying to hurry.
I understand, Judge.
So Cornelius Cox, where is Mr. Cox? I see his name.
Judge, I just need to call him. He's doing a felony case.
Oh, okay. Well, then he can wait till I get back. I'm going to go check on some paperwork. I'll be back in a few minutes, okay?
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you. All right, so.
Your Honor, may I confer with Ms. Sanchez, Karina Sanchez?
Well, she's probably with somebody right now, but yes, let me see where you were on the breakout room. What number were you in the breakout room?
I don't recall. I think breakout room number 2.
You were in 2, right? So if we put you there, then she's not going to get to you. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 5 people ahead of you. But so let me send you to another breakout room that's in line with conferring with the state. And
I need to confirm with Karina.
okay, well, she is conferring right now. Well, yeah, why don't we just go and put you in a breakout room in line, and then she will join you. Because can you send her an email, let her know that you need to talk to her again?
Sure.
That way she can, get out of line a little bit and just answer your question. Okay?
Very good, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. But you should go to a breakout room.
How you doing, Mr. Cox?
Okay. Okay.
Hey, Judge, this is Attorney Albert Acevedo. I've
Okay.
been waiting for a while. I don't know if they
Oh,
forgot about me.
I think you were next. Last I looked, they were conferring with people, but you were the next one. Yeah,
Okay.
they're still with your prior. So if you go back to 15, you're next. Okay.
Okay, let me go back over there. Sorry.
No problem. That way you don't miss out. Okay, Mr. Cox, good morning, sir. How are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
doing?
Good morning, Judge. Just on Elizabeth Alba.
Okay.
We need a trial date.
You need a trial date?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, give me the cost number on that, please.
622420.
Okay. I will give you January 18.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. That's the only thing you had, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're
All
excused,
right.
and so is Miss Alba. Have a great
Thank
day.
you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. All right, so I think I've got all the pleas that were in line, so. Mr. Herbst, I have your plea paperwork. So we're going to be able to do this as soon as our ADA gets free.
Go ahead and take care of that, Judge.
Oh, Karina, I'm sorry, I didn't even see you there. Okay, great.
I just came back.
Oh, okay. Let me just get in order here. I know that Mr. Cavazos was here a while, and so I'm going to take his first. And that'll be cause number 664351. Okay.
But 1 sec, Judge. Let me pull it up.
Johnny Cash.
We're going to get these done. All right. So, Christopher Garza, would you please unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Will you raise your right hand to be sworn, sir?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
swear to tell the truth. I need your video also. Can you enable that, please?
Just 1 second.
Okay.
Is it on?
Okay, there we go. Yes, sir. Okay. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you, sir. You may lower your hand. This is cause number 664351, the state of Texas versus Christopher Garza. Counsel, please make your announcements.
Jaime Cavazos on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Garza.
No contest.
No, 1 second. No, 1 second. Did we lose Miss Sanchez? I don't know what happened.
No, Judge, I'm here. But I'm trying to turn on my camera, Your Honor, and it's just not working. It's unable to detect my camera right now. So I need to start my computer. But if you're okay with my camera being off, I can knock this out and then restart after.
That's fine. We'll just go ahead and work with what we have.
Thank you,
Okay,
Judge.
so your announcement, Ms. Sanchez.
Karina Sanchez for the state, Your Honor.
Thank you. So are you Christopher Garza?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You've been charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated as a first offense, as a Class B misdemeanor. And momentarily, you should see on the screen a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, but I have not received that one. If it was just signed. And
No,
I'm going,
actually, this was signed, it looks like November 2nd. Well, I signed it November 8th, but yeah. But this was one of the first ones I did. So why didn't you get it? Well, let me see if I can send it. Well, let's just move on. Okay, so Mr. Garza,
Yes, ma'am.
you reviewed a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights with your attorney. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And it showed you that you were being charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated, and as a Class B misdemeanor, and the range of punishment for that is from a minimum of 72 hours up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail, and or a fine up to $2,000. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So we also are looking at page 2 where it says defendant's signature. Do you recall signing this, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by signing this document, you are waiving your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as all those other rights listed in that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, and then later tonight you change your mind, or tomorrow, and you want to take back your plea, you would need my permission to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea, and nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, you need to know that if you plead no contest to this charge, I can still find you guilty of this charge. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Cavazos, have you had an opportunity to discuss the charge with Mr. Garza?
I have, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
He does.
Has he been able to assist you in his defense?
He has, Your Honor.
All right, I'm approving the waiver. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, that agreement is a $500 fine with court costs, 14 months deferred adjudication, the DWI education course, the victim impact panel, a TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, 45 hours of community service, and a driving safety course.
Mr. Cavazos, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Garza, to the offense of driving while intoxicated as a first offense, as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, sir?
I plead no contest.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will accept your plea. I am not making any findings of guilt. I'll place you on deferred adjudication for a period of 14 months. Assess a $500 fine plus court costs. You are to complete the DWI education course, the victim impact panel, the TAP evaluation, 45 hours community service, a driver safety course, and on your vehicle install ignition interlock for 1/2 your term of probation. Furthermore, I am going to add another option. I will give you 24 hours credit on your community service hours if you have been fully vaccinated for COVID, or if you get fully vaccinated for COVID, just show proof to the probation department. Okay, is there anything further from defense?
No, Your Honor, just instructions on where to report with respects to probation.
Okay. Is there anything further from the state?
Not from the state, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, so Mr. Garza, I have followed your agreement, sir. That means you do not have a right to appeal. You did fill out a personal data sheet. Do you recall that?
Yes, Your Honor.
So that's a very, very important document, because if the probation department ever has to get a hold of you for something urgent, they really rely on the information there. So, having said that, do you swear that everything you put on there is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so I do need for you to understand that deferred adjudication is a very, very special agreement, because if you do everything you're supposed to, everything you promised to do, you will not have a conviction for this offense. That's a pretty valuable thing. You are young, obviously, and you have a life ahead of you that we hope will be very positive and rewarding. So I want you to understand that if for some reason you do not comply with all the terms and conditions of your probation, then I can give you that conviction, revoke your community supervision, assess up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail, and you would have a very limited right of appeal. So the downside is, pretty significant. So I just wanted to make sure you understood you're in a good place now. Please make the best of it. And communication is still a problem as a result of this pandemic. If you call your supervising officer, you don't get an answer, or the mailbox is full, follow up with a text or an email, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you
All
so
right,
much.
sir. Best of luck to you, sir. At this time, we're adjourning this hearing, and I'm going to ask you to join a breakout room with Mr. Corey Richardson. He's going to give you important information on how to proceed and what's expected of you, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you once again.
Thank you. Best of luck to you, sir. And you should be getting that prompt on your computer, and just click on that and you'll be in the breakout room with Mr. Richardson.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Cavazos. Do you want to join him in the breakout room, or?
I actually have a lunch meeting that I need to attend.
Not a problem.
But Mr. Garza, if you have any questions, you can reach me via the cell.
I think he's already gone. He already
Okay,
did that.
I'll text him. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Cavazos. You take care. All right. We're going to do Maureen Montgomery. Ms. Montgomery, will you please unmute yourself? All right. I don't know if we lost her. Can you unmute yourself?
Is she logged on, Judge? I'm sorry.
Yeah, she is. I see her.
Okay.
Can you?
I see.
There we go.
Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you now. Now I'm going to ask you to please stay stationary and focus the screen on yourself so we can see your video, please.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So if you will please raise your right hand and be sworn. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. You may lower your hand. This is cause number 603857, the state of Texas versus Maureen Montgomery. Counsel, please make your announcements.
Tim Roundtree for Miss Montgomery.
Karina Sanchez for the state.
So are you Maureen Montgomery?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen, ma'am?
Yes.
You are charged, well, you're looking at a defendant's waiver of constitutional rights. This document you reviewed with your attorney previous to this, right?
Yes.
And you recognize that you were being charged with the offense of obstruction of a highway?
Yes.
And so that means, Ms. Sanchez, that there's an agreement to amend the information as it was originally presented. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
The state would just move to amend the information by waiving count number 1, which is a DW driving while intoxicated, and proceed on count number 2, an obstruction of a highway.
Any objection?
No objection. No, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Now, I am under the impression that there is a choice between obstruction of a highway and obstruction of a roadway. And I learned that back in 2019. So I do want to, I would like to amend it further to obstruction of a roadway. Is there any objection to that?
Objections
No,
from
Your
the state.
All right. I'm making a notation to the copy that I have. All right, so I think that you can see on the screen also the range of punishment for this offense, Miss Montgomery. So going over that. It's a minimum of 72 hours. No, that's not right. It's obstruction of a roadway. It's up to 180 days in Bear County Jail and or a fine up to $2,000. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So we're going to go to page 2 where it says defendant's signature. Did you electronically sign that, ma'am?
Yes.
Do you understand that by signing that document, you are waiving your right to a jury trial? You're waiving your right to remain silent, as well as those other numbered rights in that document.
Yes.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, and then later on tonight or tomorrow you change your mind, you want to take back your plea, you would need my permission to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea, and nothing you said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, you are not pleading no contest. So, Mr. Roundtree, have you had an opportunity to discuss the charge with Miss Montgomery? You're muted.
I have, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does she have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
She does.
Has she been able to assist you in her defense?
She has.
I approve the waiver. Is there an agreement?
There is, Judge. And I was just trying to relate that from Miss Sanchez.
I was just verifying if that was the offer.
That was the offer.
Okay, yes, Judge, the agreement is an $800 fine. The state has agreed to probate $300 of that fine with court costs.
Okay.
180 days in the Bear County Jail, probated over 15 months of probation. DWI education course, victim impact panel, a TAP evaluation, regular UAs for half the term, and 60 hours of community service.
Okay, so Mr. Roundtree, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, Judge.
Okay. Ms. Montgomery, to the offense of obstruction of a roadway as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, ma'am?
Guilty?
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
I will accept your plea. I am assessing an $800 fine. However, $300 of that is probated, plus court costs. And it's 180 days Bear County Jail. However, that is probated for 15 months. You are to complete the DWI education course, victim impact panel, the TAP evaluation, regular UAs for 1/2 your term of probation, and 60 hours community service. I'm also going to offer you a credit of 24 hours community service if you have been or if you get fully vaccinated for COVID, with proof to the probation department that you have actually done so. So is there anything further from defense?
No, Your Honor.
Anything further from the state?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, thank you. So Ms. Montgomery, I have followed your agreement. That means you do not have a right to appeal. I want to wish you the best of luck. Now, you did fill out a personal data sheet. Do you swear that everything you put on that sheet is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. At this time, we're adjourning this hearing. I want to wish you the best of luck. I'm going to ask you to meet with Mr. Corey Richardson. He is going to give you important information on how to proceed and what to expect, okay? And
Thank you.
the probation department is there to help you. If you have any questions at all, don't feel, reluctant to ask. And, the more you know, the better off you are, okay?
Thank you.
Best of luck to you. Thank you. At this time, I'm going to ask you to be, you will see on your screen a prompt to join a breakout room. Click on that and Mr. Richardson will join you there. Mr. Roundtree, would you like to join her in the breakout room also?
Your Honor, I would, but I've got another court to go to.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Roundtree. Good luck to you,
Thank you,
Ms.
Judge.
Montgomery. Thank you.
Judge, this is Marshall White.
Yes, sir.
I had asked Alita to put me in a breakout room with Mr. Malik, my client.
Okay.
And to permit the screen sharing capability.
Okay, I probably need to do that. Let me do that right now.
Thank you.
It should work. Is that going to work?
I don't know. I have to join and see.
Oh, okay. Well,
Thank you.
I think I hit the right button, but yeah, it seems to be the right one. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let me know if it doesn't work. Thank you.
I will.
Okay.
Judge, this is Ashley Morgan. I have for you when you're ready.
Okay. You announced ready on Leva. What happened with that? You did confer, right?
Yes, Karina gave me a new offer that I'd like to confer to my client, and we will be setting for a plea.
Okay, your audio is breaking up. So
that early.
did you want to confer right now?
Yes, I've already conferred with Ms. Sanchez. She gave me a new plea offer, and we're going to reset it for a plea.
Okay. All right. So let me, and I'm going to reset that then to, did I tell you we were going to recall that on November 10, or is that, no, that's not right. Okay. I'm going to reset that to December 9. But
Okay.
it will be a plea deadline. But if you are ready before that, just let us know. We'll bring you in sooner. Okay.
All right, I'll get the emails to Miss Elena right now.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Judge, may I
Oh,
approach?
no, Miss Morgan actually has to go to one of our prosecutors. So
I know I've already sent it to Miss Sanchez.
okay. All right. Great. All right. Thanks. I'm
Your
sorry.
Honor, we have an update setting.
Mr. Acevedo. Okay.
It's on a Reynard Fontenot.
Yes, sir. What is your announcement?
Ready. I conferred with the prosecutors. They said they weren't ready. Their second not ready, but I'll let them announce.
Okay, Miss Sanchez on 622570 or Mr. Bosis. I don't know.
Yes, Your Honor, one sec. Let me pull up the records here real quick. Can you give me that cause number again, Judge?
622570 Fontenot. 622570.
I think it's 750, Judge, 622750.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, sorry about
I was
that.
getting the wrong case here.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
Well, I have to make an excuse for myself. I wrote it down very fast.
So, yes, Your Honor, state's announcement is not ready, but the reason for that is because according to the court system, it has this case as being a pretrial setting today. So the state was not aware that today was a trial setting on this case and that we needed to have our witnesses ready. So that is why we're not ready today.
Yeah, you failed to get notice. Well, okay, so what do? We just reset this now for a trial?
Judge, I just object. I mean, I have a trial setting. I was aware that it was a trial setting. I'm not privy to their system, so I don't know how that works. But I was told it was a trial setting at the last setting. And my client was ready for trial. So I'd ask that the state's, I guess, oral motion for continuance be denied and that this case be dismissed.
All right, Mr. Bosis, what do you have to say?
Well, I see that the last setting was October 25th on this case. I don't see in the record, I believe the reason for the first trial setting was October 25th, and then according to the system, it says today is a pretrial conference, but I guess when the defense counsel was in the courtroom, he was told that it was a trial setting. But I believe the reason is that this was reset from last time was because a different case was selected to go to trial, not because the state wasn't ready at that time. And so this would be the state's first not ready. And so we would ask that the court grant the continuance since this is only the second trial setting. This isn't a case that's been kicking around for waiting for trial
Okay.
since pre-pandemic.
Well, and
May I
honestly,
respond?
yes, sir, you may.
At that last sitting on 10/25/2021, we were making trial announcements. At that time, I announced not or ready, and the state announced not ready. It had nothing to do with being selected on another matter to go for trial. At that point, it was given a short reset for a trial setting, so they had time to prepare for today, and it was reset. So this would be their second not ready. I don't believe it's the continuance is timely. I mean, this should have been filed last week if they weren't going to be not ready, and their witnesses aren't available or they say they're not available. So again, I'd ask the court to deny this oral motion for continuance and ask this case be dismissed.
Well, I'm getting a chat that it was actually our fault, the court's fault, probably. So,
Your Honor,
So-
may, well, go ahead, Your Honor, sorry.
well, Aleda's telling me that it might have been something we did with the docket. But, you know, I was going to say, and I've said this to the people that are doing pleas, we are working fast and furious. We're all so busy. I know it's not just us, it's the world. I understand defense counsel have the same stressors and pressures, but it's very easy to overlook something because of that. So it's not normal. We're not back to normal. So I know that it's not going to make me popular if I make the wrong ruling, but I just have to do what I think is right. I mean, and basically, Mr. Fontenot has a right to his jury trial. He has a right to be heard. So I'm going to grant, but you do need to file a written motion, Mr. Boses. Okay? So.
Okay, Your Honor, I will do that. And I mean, if they, it really was because we were not aware of this trial setting. The court system reflected that this was a pretrial setting, but if we're not ready by the next trial setting the court gives us, then I will, understand that dismissal is necessary at that point in time.
Right. Well, I mean, everybody's just interested in justice, right? That's what we want. We want everybody to have their constitutional protection. So, I'm going to, I expect that motion momentarily, and I will grant it. So,
yes, I'll file that as soon as we're done here, Your Honor.
For this to Mr. Acevedo's client, we will set it at a time that's more convenient for you all, if that's any help at all.
I mean, I would just ask that it gets reset quickly. I mean, this has
Okay.
been waiting for a while. I mean,
Yeah,
we are
that's-
pandemic. Obviously, normally, this probably would have already been taken care of within the last 2 years. So it's not like it. I know these aren't normal times. I guess if you're going to grant the continuance, Your Honor, I'd like to at least approach on failure to provide blood discovery within 60 days, and we can get a
Sure.
ruling on that.
Oh, that'll be, yeah, we'll go ahead. Just give Aleda a date within, 2 or 3 weeks from now, maybe probably 3 weeks from now. And we'll go ahead and set it on our docket for that. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So then, thank you all very much. And so, Mr. Acevedo, thank you, sir. And you don't have anything else on our docket, right?
Nothing, Your Honor. Nothing
Okay,
else.
all right. Thank you, sir. And you are excused. Mr. Fontenot is excused. You have a great afternoon. You take care.
You have a good day, Judge.
Thank
Thanks.
you. All right.
Your Honor, we have a
I
plea.
see I've got some people that are just waiting to make announcements, right? Mr. Pettis, Jonathan Pettis?
Judge, we're here, we're trying to approach for, after the docket. So I think
Okay.
there may be some people ahead of me that need to make some announcements.
All right, Mr. Priest, I know you've been waiting. Can I help you?
Yes, Your Honor. I had Jake Ruiz, 662747. We have an agreement for a conditional dismissal. I've talked to my client. He's willing to do that. So we would just ask if we could get a reset for him to do what he needs to do to get this dismissed.
All right, will 30 days be enough time?
I think it probably should be, Judge.
Okay, so December 9? Well,
That will work. Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
And
All right.
could I go into a breakout? Do you have a probation officer here, just so I can get some
Yes.
information from
Yes.
him to forward to my client?
Mr. Richardson, if you go back to the breakout room you were in, Mr. Richardson will join you there momentarily.
I don't see, I had to log out to go to another court, Judge, so.
Oh, okay.
Great.
So you'll get a new prompt. You'll get
Thank
a
you,
new
Judge.
room and just go there, okay?
And can Mr. Ruiz be excused?
Yes, Mr. Ruiz, you're free to go. You're welcome to log off, sir. And you just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay? Take care. Okay.
Judge Mike McElroy again. May I approach?
Yes, sir.
I got bumped out of the breakout room.
Oh,
I was
okay.
getting to confer about Matthew Alvarez and Edgar Zambrano. But either way, Judge, we've conferred, either myself or David Wolf has conferred a few times on both of these cases.
Okay.
I don't know that necessarily anything's going to be fruitful
Oh,
as
okay.
far as conferring.
So then you want a trial setting or what?
Yeah, Judge, if we could do that, please.
All right. So this is on Mr. Zambrano. Well, then I misunderstood. It said it was going to be a plea, but that's not going to work, huh? Okay.
I don't believe, Judge.
All right. We'll reset it for December 9. And how about Mr. Alvarez? Same thing?
Same, Judge, yes.
All right. They'll both come back December 9, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right. Mr. Richardson, Mr. Priest, I think, was wanting to confer with you. Was that? Yeah, I think it was Mr. Andrew Priest. And
Okay.
he went to a breakout room. I'm not seeing where it is.
Looks like 2.
Oh, maybe that's
Yes.
what it is. Okay.
Yes,
great.
okay, thank you. I'll go there right now.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Your Honor, we have a plea ready at the court's pleasure.
Yeah, yes, sir. Let me just make sure. I think that's it. Miss Ayon is also waiting for a plea, right, Miss Ayon?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, all right. The next one is going to be so what? Who is your client, Miss Ayon?
That's Jacob Lopez. Do you need the case number, Your Honor?
How do you spell the last name?
Lopez, Lopez.
Okay. Well, because I thought I had pulled up all the, and I don't see his. Okay, well, let me get this other one out of the way and then I'll pull that one up. I'm sorry that you've had to wait so long. I know you were here early.
Yes, Judge. I think we signed it a while back.
I'll look, yeah,
we
it's
have the-
probably need to look in the completed stack.
Okay.
That's a mistake I made. Okay. All right, so Adrian Torres, will you please unmute yourself?
Your Honor, we have a correction to make in the plea.
Okay.
The offer originally was to TIC 672609
Oh,
rather than to a JSAT on it.
okay, so I did not, what's the other cause number?
The other cause number is 660532.
Well, I didn't even see that one. Maybe it's there now. Okay, well, we're at a little bit of a stopping point then. I do have one for DeAnthony Walker. Who is that? Lena Carrillo. She's not here today, right? All right, so let me take a couple of other announcements. Mr. Nettles.
Yes, Your Honor. So I had previously announced all my cases that were on your docket today. There are 2 off-docket matters I conferred with Brett on that I would like to make an announcement to the court if possible.
Okay. What are those
So
cases?
the first one would be Anissa Escobar. It's cause number 639048. Ms. Escobar is presently set for a motion to suppress in your court on the 15th at 1:30 in the afternoon. What I was talking with Brett about, I have a vacation letter on file. I am going to be out the 10th through the 16th. And so Brett is unopposed to my request to move this to a different setting outside of that vacation window.
Okay, we'll reset that. Do you have
Okay.
a particular time in mind?
I think that I will get with Aleda and discuss dates on that one, Your Honor.
No, that works.
Because it shouldn't be pretty much like very difficult. I should have most openings from here through the holidays, with one exception. I am set as a second chair on a murder trial on the 6th, and that is, we've been told that that's going to be going, but we will not get any continuances. So other than that, though, I do have pretty open availability for the remainder of the year.
Okay, so I did ask Aleda to send you an email regarding the jury trial that we had pending my ruling. I don't know if you got that yet or not.
I did get that, Your Honor. Would that be over Zoom tomorrow morning or in person in your court?
Well, I will be in person at the courthouse tomorrow.
Okay.
So we can do it in person.
Okay. Yes, Your Honor. I'll give my client a call and tell him he needs to be there.
Okay, great. All right. So
then
the other one?
Yes, Your Honor. So the final matter, Nathaniel Donius, cause number 625974. Your Honor, I submitted a motion to clarify conditions of probation on this case. Mr. Donius has, we had an agreement on this case. Mr. Donius entered a plea for probation. His conditions were all agreed to. Everyone was all on the same page. And then 3 months after he started probation, his probation officer submitted a supplemental report to the court and basically asked the court, without any violations, without any grounds to do so, asked the court to add 21 additional conditions to Mr. Donius's probation. And I believe Your Honor had signed the document but not checked the box that said those conditions would apply, which to me, says that Your Honor did not order those additional conditions. I have brought this to I guess, Chris, because Chris is no longer with the court, discussed it with Brett and Corey as well. And we are all of the opinion, Your Honor, obviously they can speak for themselves, but that these additional conditions were not ordered by the court. These additional conditions were not part of this deal. CSO Ernesto Rosas, for whatever reason, thinks that these conditions should be ordered. And every single time my client meets with his probation officer, he is repeatedly told that the court has ordered these conditions, that he is subject to these conditions. He is currently violating his probation by not being in compliance with these additional conditions. But again, Your Honor, I'm just asking that the court sign off on the order clarifying conditions of probation, that the supplemental conditions requested by the probation department were never ordered by this court.
Okay, so you already submitted that motion to clarify probation conditions of probation?
Yes, Your Honor, that has been e-filed. I believe I sent a copy. I sent it to the file stamp copy to Aleda to place on the court's docket at some point. I just wanted to address that while Mr. Bosis is here, so that he can state, on the record that he's unopposed to this or in agreement.
No.
Yes, so I'm here, Your Honor. I heard everything Cole said, and that's correct. I'm unopposed to this motion, and it's my understanding from looking at the case that this probation officer is basically acting unilaterally, and I don't believe the court requested. Yeah, that's why I'm not opposed.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I will look for it. 625974, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, if I may, you had requested this case be set for a hearing, and it is set I think November 10th at 2 o'clock, which is Wednesday, but I can go ahead and forward you that order.
Okay. All right. if you'll forward it to me. All right, great. So, if it's set for this Wednesday, I may not be able to hear it this Wednesday. I will need to put it off. When are you going to be out, Mr. Nettles?
Your Honor, I would also be out. I'm going to be out Wednesday through next Tuesday.
Okay.
And so that was also why I conferred with Brett on that today and brought it to Your Honor's attention.
You know, honestly, when I sign those orders, I try to make sure that they reflect what's in the motion. I don't remember what this is about. If it was two separate sheets of paper, but if so, I will obviously. You all have conferred and you all are in agreement, so I don't have any problem signing that order. So I'm thinking we don't need a hearing. Basically, you all are both here telling me that it should not reflect any unusual conditions in the middle of. It's been what, on probation 3 months? So
he's been on probation at this point, Your Honor, for almost a full year. He entered his plea in December last year. The probation officer filed the supplemental report in March. But again, Your Honor, it's not alleging any violations. It's not alleging anything. It's just alleging that he thinks 21 additional conditions need to be ordered by the court.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, if it's that simple, obviously. I'm very picky about orders, so.
I understand, Your Honor.
I don't do blanket orders. Okay. Thank you very much. And then I've made a note to myself to look for that. Okay.
All right. Well, that's all I have this morning, Your Honor. May I be excused from report?
Yes, sir. You have a great afternoon. Take care. Thanks.
Thank you. You too.
All right. So, Ms. Eagle, do you have an announcement for me?
Judge, my client's in custody and I have an agreement for a plea.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I just wanted the court to be aware of that. I think the prosecutor, I hope, is working on the paperwork to send to me.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, well, I've got both of them here right now.
Yes, Your Honor, it's being sent out now, so
Okay.
we'll be able to do the plea today.
Okay. All right. So,
Right.
I'm going to look for it because I need to look for it and sign it. And as a matter of fact, I need to look for Ms. Ayon's paperwork because she was here early on and I haven't seen that yet. So I'm going to excuse myself. Y'all will still see me and hear me. But, okay, but you know what? Mr. Herbst has his ready and he's ready to proceed. Let me get that one out of the way. But what was it you were saying, Mr. Herbst, before we started?
Our original plea bargain was to TIC case number 672609.
Okay. So let me, that means I have to go and see if the other one is there because I only pulled up.
If the other one's not there, we can TIC that.
Right. Well, let me just go and find out what's the status. I mean, this Adobe Sign is wonderful, but sometimes it comes up in an instant and it's like right after I leave it that I have something ready to sign. So I need to actually go back, see what the status is. So.
Thank you.
No, I'm guessing it's incompleted or in progress. Let me look.
What's the cause number, Your Honor?
The one I printed out was 672609, Adrian Torres.
Okay, well, I can't see that one. Karina, did you send that one out?
I'm looking for it now. I do see 660532. That one is currently with you, Judge. I'm looking for the other one.
660532, because I just
Yes,
looked at the ones
ma'am.
that were waiting for me. Let me go there again. Okay, I see it now. Must have come in just a second ago. Okay.
Your Honor, we could proceed on that as a JSAT and the other three can be TIC.
The other three?
That would be 660533, 662-866 and 672-609.
All right, let me see.
Actually, Judge, do not sign 660532.
Okay,
I have that
I just signed it.
well, look, actually, that's fine. It's the discovery acknowledgement I was looking at. You're good.
Oh, okay. So, I'm going to download it so I can get the pages I need. Six 64244. I'm not pulling up 664-244. Did I write that down correctly, Miss Ayon, for your case?
64244.
I had written.
Your Honor, I believe
Six-
the paperwork has been completed by everyone already.
Okay, so it needs to be in the completed. Thank you.
Your Honor, I think that one is in your Outlook.
Okay, well, I just found it in the Adobe, so I just all I need to do is print it now. So, but thank you, Aleda. I think you sent that to me earlier, but I had not checked Outlook, so. Jacob Rene Lopez, right? And I believe Miss Eagle is working on David Vela. I don't know that I saw that one.
The paperwork hasn't been sent to me yet, so it has not been signed. It would not be in your computer yet.
Oh, all right. Can somebody check on that, David Vela, please? All right. So now I have two. Well, what did I just do? I thought I had, here we go. Okay, so I have two Adrian Torres. I got 660532 and 672-609. Can we proceed on those?
One of them, the agreement was that one of them would be TIC,
Okay.
Judge, we can
specifically
proceed on
672.
We can proceed on 660532, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So let me get out of here. All right. So, Adrian Torres.
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, sir, and be sworn? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you may lower your hand. This is cause number 660532 and 672609, the state of Texas versus Adrian Torres. Counsel, please make your announcements.
Leslie, go ahead. Leslie, I heard from Mr. Torres.
Yes.
Go ahead, Karina, sorry.
I don't have the paperwork on
You do not have it on Torres?
it. 660532.
You don't have that? Let me see if I can find it and send it to you.
The other case number?
660532 and 672609.
Your Honor, if I may,
Uh-huh.
I believe the agreement was to proceed on one of them. And
Right. Aleda just likes to put them up on, I like it too, put them up on the screen so that we can follow along as we're doing the plea.
Forwarded the paperwork to her, Judge.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, a lot of times it works pretty fast, but we're not getting our usual performance out of the internet.
Your Honor, if I may, the 670609, that's a no file. Is that one going to be TIC?
Yes. Is that right, Ms. Sanchez?
Yes, Judge, that's 672609.
Okay. And we're just going to TIC that, even though there's no file.
Yes, Judge, we can TIC a case that doesn't have a file.
Yeah. I mean,
But
you just basically reject it, right?
Instead of a dismissal, a rejection will be sent, but we can TIC that into a plea.
Okay. That works. Okay. So did you get it, Aleda? 660532? Well,
yes, I did.
All right. So this is now, okay. So everyone's made announcements on these two cases. So are you Adrian Torres?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes.
You've been charged with the offense in 660532 with evading arrest or detention as a Class A misdemeanor. And you see that on the screen. The range of punishment for that is up to 1 year in Bexar County Jail and or a fine up to $4,000. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes.
All right. So you are looking at the first page of the document that you reviewed with your attorney. We're going to go to page 2 where it says defendant's signature. Did you electronically sign that, sir?
Yes.
Do you understand that by signing this document, you are waiving your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as all those other rights listed in that document?
Yes.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, but later tonight or tomorrow you change your mind and you want to take back your plea, you would need my permission to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you may take back your plea, and nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, you need to know that if you plead no contest to this charge, I can still find you guilty of this charge. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Mr. Herbst, have you had an opportunity to discuss a charge with Mr. Torres?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
I believe he does.
Has he helped you in his defense?
Yes, he has.
Approve the waiver. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Judge, the agreement is a $0 fine with court costs, 3 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, the time and money to run concurrently. This would satisfy the judgment, Your Honor. The state has also agreed to TIC cause number 672 609, 662-866, and 660-533 in exchange for this plea and a plea that was made in County Court 7.
Okay. So, Mr. Torres, to the offense of evading arrest or detention as a Class A misdemeanor, how do you plead, sir?
No content?
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes.
I will accept your plea. I am assessing a $0 fine plus court costs, sentencing you to 3 days Bexar County Jail, but you get credit for time served. The time and money do run concurrent, and the court does find that your judgment is satisfied. As part of this agreement, taken into consideration is cause number 672-609 and 662-866, as well as 660. And these matters taken into consideration that I just cited are in exchange for agreements made or pleas made in County Court 9 and County Court 7. Is there anything further from defense?
Yes, Your Honor. Did the court mean to say TIC 660-533?
Maybe that's what I did wrong. I put 560-532. Should be 533.
Which we're going to TIC 6.
Yeah, 660-533.
Yes, that's taken into
Yeah.
consideration as well.
Okay. Yeah, because I had put down, as I was writing the plea down, that it was going to be 600-532, but that's the one we're doing the plea on.
Yes,
So
Your
that's
Honor.
why I thought I made, so there is another one, 660-533.
Yes, that's the third case taken into consideration.
Okay. All right. Well, that is corrected and it is on the record. Okay. Is there anything further from defense?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Anything further from the state?
From the state, Judge, thank you.
Okay, so Mr. Torres, I have followed your agreement, sir. You do not have a right to appeal. Want to wish you the best of luck, sir. At this point in time, we're adjourning this hearing. You take care of yourself, sir. And you are excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Just want to
Thank you, Mr.
apologize
Herbst.
for any stress that I may have brought to the forum.
No, don't worry. No, that's just part of life these days, right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's the new normal. You have
Your
a
Honor-
good day, Mr. Herbst. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes.
Your Honor, may I approach? I had been excused, but apparently my client in custody wanted to talk to me.
Oh, yes, sir. Okay, can we, if you'll look for a breakout room and your client will be put in there with you, okay?
For Contreras?
I think he left already, Mr. Contreras. I can try to bring him back in.
No, it's fine. I mean, we're set in the 399 tomorrow, so I can just talk to him tomorrow, Judge.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Mr. Aldape. I think that'll be okay. It's he might have had to go to eat lunch. It's lunchtime.
I'm getting hungry too. Okay, thank you, Judge. Maybe excused?
Yes, sir. You have a great day. Take care. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Marshall White.
Yes, Judge. We have a tentative disposition on Mr. Malik Jason's cases. Unfortunately, I need to run this afternoon, and I'm not too sure if the court even had time to dispose of them. But we have a tentative deal to dispose of all of his cases, 3 MTRs and an open pretrial case.
Okay.
So I just need a quick reset, Judge, to get those on the docket and
Yeah.
get those taken care of.
Okay. I'm going to reset it to December 9, but if you need a earlier setting, you can talk to her later.
Okay. Okay, Judge, that sounds wonderful.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mr. White. You and your client are excused.
Thank
You
you.
can log off. Thank you.
Your Honor, may I have a minute of your time?
Yes.
This is Sean Meehan. My attorney is Adrian Perez. I just got a text from him. He is in trial court in 399. He emailed the coordinator and asked me to ask you for a reset. If not,
Yes,
I
sir.
need time to commute downtown if I need to be in the courtroom because we were set
Yes,
for
sir.
trial.
Okay. This was a trial setting. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
And
he
my
is
lawyers,
in-
he's in 399. He said to ask you if he could have a reset because he's in felony trial right now in
he is in
399.
trial. He is in
Yes.
trial. Okay.
Yes, he
All
said
right.
he sent an email to the coordinator and to ask you if I need to drive downtown to be in the courtroom or if we can have a reset.
Okay, so what does the state say?
Well, Your Honor, I mean, I think
We
we have
can't
to
make
do
him come from
a reset
felony, right?
because he's in trial in the district court. But yeah, I mean, just let the record reflect, I guess, that the state announcement is ready for trial, but you know, this is a necessary reset. So
Yes, okay.
He
So-
did, excuse me, Your Honor, I didn't mean to interrupt, but he also said to say that we are ready.
Okay. All right, so we're going to reset that to January 18.
May I
Okay.
be dismissed?
Yes, Mr. Meehan, thank you very much. You have
Thank you, Your Honor.
back
Have a
in.
good day.
You too. Mr. Pettis, I
Yes,
didn't
Your
know
Honor.
that you are here. Are you, did you need to make an announcement?
No, Judge, I just wanted to catch the end of the docket. We've got an agreement that we made on my client, Miss Jennifer Horton. She's here. She's appeared today, Judge.
Okay,
And hers is cause number 589831.
okay,
And we've got the paperwork done.
okay. So you're ready for a plea? Is that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, let me see if I can find it. Okay, let's do Miss
Miss Horton.
we are going to do Miss Ayon's please. She's been waiting.
Thank you, Judge. We've been here since 10 o'clock at the beginning of the docket. So.
I know. I feel really bad about that. So Jacob Lopez, I have it. Okay, let's do that now. I know I've printed it out, so. And that is 2 cases for him. Or is it just 1? I thought I saw 2. Okay, I think I saw the discovery. That's what it was confusing. Okay. All right, Mr. Jacob Lopez. Okay, sir. Will you please unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this is cause number. If you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You may lower your hand. So is it just cause number 664244, Miss Ayon?
The other one is being taken into consideration. I'm trying to get the exact number for you, Judge.
Okay.
that's correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
The cause number is 664243. That one's going to be taken into consideration.
Okay, great. All right, so this is cause number 664244, the state of Texas versus Jacob Rene Lopez. Counsel, please make your announcements.
Brett Moses for the state.
Marissa Aon for defense.
So are you Jacob Rene Lopez?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You've been charged with the offense of obstruction of a highway as a Class B misdemeanor. The range of punishment for that is up to 180 days, Bexar County Jail, and or a fine up to $2,000. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
So I do want to amend that to obstruction of a roadway. Anybody have an objection to that?
No objection.
Okay.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. So you see on the screen, Mr. Lopez, the defendant's waiver of constitutional rights that you reviewed with your attorney, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you see what the range of punishment is, 180 days, Bexar County Jail, up to $2,000 fine, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so we're going to go to page 2 where it says defendant's signature. Did you electronically sign that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by signing that document, you are waiving your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as those other rights listed in that document?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have an agreement with the state, I follow it. But then later you change your mind and you want to take back your plea, you would need my permission to do that. But I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea and nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, you must know that if you plead no contest to this offense, I can still find you guilty of this offense. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, Miss Ayon, have you had an opportunity to discuss the charge with Mr. Lopez?
Yes, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
Yes.
Has been able to assist you in his defense?
Yes, he has.
Approve a waiver? Is there an agreement?
Yes, there is, Judge. The agreement is that state will waive count 1 and proceed on count 2, which is obstruction of the highway. There will be a $700 fine plus court costs, 15 months deferred adjudication.
Is that 1-5?
1-6, Your Honor.
1-6, thank you.
48 hours community service, the DWI education class, the victim impact panel, the ATP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, and the state will take into consideration cause number 664243.
Ms. Ione, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
All right. So, Mr. Lopez, to the offense of obstruction of a roadway is a Class B misdemeanor. How do you plead, sir?
No contest.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
I will accept your plea. I am going to assess a $700 fine plus court cost, 16 months. I'm sorry, I didn't write down. Was that deferred adjudication?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Yes.
48 hours community service, DWI education course, victim impact panel, ATP evaluation, ignition interlock for 1/2 your term of probation, TIC 664243, and also if you are fully vaccinated for COVID or if you become fully vaccinated for COVID, you will get 24 hours community service credit against your regular hours with proof to the probation department. So is there anything further from, let me tell you something else. Deferred adjudication is very important. If you keep all your promises, you won't have a conviction. It's really important. So if for some reason you can't comply with everything, then I can give you that conviction, revoke your community supervision, assess up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail, and you would have a very limited right to appeal. It's pretty significant. So I want to encourage you to make sure that this is a successful endeavor. It's for your good, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
There's one more thing. You filled out a personal data sheet. Do you swear that everything you put there is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to adjourn this hearing, and I want to wish you the best of luck, Mr. Lopez. I'm going to ask you to go to a breakout room. You'll see a prompt on your screen momentarily. Click on that, and you will be meeting with Mr. Corey Richardson. He's going to give you important information on what to expect and how to proceed, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. You take care.
You too.
All right. I have to get to the courthouse because I have to select a jury at 1:30. So I'm going to really try to rush through this next one. So, Ms. Yes.
Could somebody place me in breakout room 6? I got disconnected before my client signed the paperwork.
Oh, okay. Yes, you should get that again.
Thank
so
you.
That you can go back there. Okay. Thank you. All right. So, Mr. Pettis, you are here with Ms. Horton.
Yes, Your
I'm
Honor.
not sure. I'm not sure I've gotten that paperwork yet, and I know that you've been waiting, but it's going to take me 20 minutes at least to drive to the courthouse and then walk from the parking garage.
Judge, so on that topic, the state is not aware of what cases are going to trial. I mean, I know I made announcements on probably like half of the trial docket, but a lot of those I ended up conferring with defense and agreements were reached. And so
we're
honestly, the
good,
state
right?
doesn't, I think it's possible. I don't know what case we would be picking the jury on in 15
Well,
minutes. So,
yeah, I'm looking at
Um,
one where the state was ready and the defense was ready, but they got a new offer, so I gave them a reset. So maybe you're right. If you are right, I am very happy to hear that.
Just need to confirm on the cold nettles on that Williams, Christopher
Oh, no.
Williams.
Yeah, he reset that.
Okay.
I think that's, let me see if I can find my notes.
yes, I
Um,
believe I conferred with him and
Yeah.
he and his client were going to apply to the DWI court.
Right. Yeah. I wrote a note and I don't remember where I put it. Okay, so he had like 6 cases today. And so I'm sure that I have it here. Yeah, Williams is referring to County Court 11. So that's the one that was left, right?
Yes, Judge, that's correct.
Okay. All right. Okay, then I can relax.
Me too.
Okay. All right, so let's see if we can get that paperwork for Ms. Horton and Ms. Sequel. Your client is Mr. Vella. Okay, we'll try to get those done.
All right, thank you, Judge. And we signed the paperwork. Hopefully it made it to
I'm
your
going to
clerk.
go
I
look
hope.
at Adobe Sign. You all will know that I'm here and you can hear me and see me, but I'm going to look at a different screen. So, but you can talk to me while I'm gone. So that's what I'm really trying to say. Okay. Well, I have not gotten Mr. Vella yet. And Mr.
So Judge, on Vela, it's going to be he's pleading on a motion to revoke.
Okay,
so we're not, it's not going to be the normal paperwork for a regular plea. It's just a plea of true on an MTR.
Okay, great. Okay, so I don't have to worry about going to Adobe Sign for that. But Mr. Pettis, what is his case? Jonathan Pettis?
Let me go ahead and get the case number, Your Honor. It's for
All right.
Ms. Jennifer Horton. It's 589831, Judge.
And that will be a regular plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Because
Yes,
it's not,
and
it's,
Judge,
it's
it looks like you already signed it
Okay.
because it's in the completed section.
okay.
Yeah, you signed it on November 5th.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I could make that mistake.
We jumped in, Judge. I think, yeah.
No, I can't keep up with the orders. That's why I'm saying it was a mistake. Okay. It might still be in progress because let me see. Because I see the ones I just did in completed.
If you search for the cause number, the 589831, it should pop up.
I'll try that again. That doesn't work for me most of the time. I don't know why.
I sent it to you by Outlook anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just go there. Maybe that'll be faster. Okay. I can't tell. Did I sign this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so all I need is my copy. Okay. And I just need a couple of pages, so it's not going to take forever. Okay. All right, so Ms. Horton, will you please unmute yourself and raise your right hand? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you may lower your hand. This is cause number 589831, the state of Texas versus Jennifer Joyce Horton. Counsel, please make your announcements.
Brett Bosis for the state.
This is Jonathan Pettis on behalf of Ms. Horton.
So are you Jennifer Joyce Horton?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
You've been charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated with a blood alcohol or breath alcohol 0.15 or higher as a class A misdemeanor. The range of punishment for that, as you can see on the screen, is up to a $4,000 fine and or up to 1 year in Bexar County Jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you're looking at the defendant's waiver of constitutional rights that you reviewed with your attorney. We're going to go to page 2 where it says defendant's signature. Did you electronically sign that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by signing that document, you're waiving your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as all those other rights listed in that document?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, and then later on you change your mind, you want to take back your plea, you would need my permission to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea, and nothing that you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, if you plead no contest to this offense, I can still find you guilty of this offense. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
So, Mr. Pettis, have you had an opportunity to discuss a charge with Ms. Horton?
Yes, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does she have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
Yes, she does.
Has she been able to assist you in her defense?
She has.
All right. I will approve the waiver. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your
Yes,
Honor.
there is. Yes, Your Honor. The agreement is that the state will waive the over 0.15 enhancement and proceed on this as a Class B DWI first. There will be, excuse me, there will be a $600 fine, 300 of which is probated, plus court costs. Sorry, Ron, 1 second.
That's all right.
It will be 18 months deferred adjudication, 80 hours of community service. State has no objection to her buying out those hours. The defendant has already completed the DWI education and the victim impact panel, so she can show proof of completion of probation. She must do an ATP evaluation, as well as ignition interlock for 6 months and $60 restitution to DPS.
Mr.
That's our-
Pettis, is that your understanding of the
Yes, Your
agreement?
Honor, that's our understanding of the agreement, Judge.
Okay, so Ms. Horton, to the offense of the amendment that proceeds with this as a DWI first, so I'm going to change the my copy of the waiver to make it a DWI first as a Class B misdemeanor, ma'am. How do you plead?
No contest.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I will accept your plea. I am going to assess a $600 fine plus court costs, but $300 of that fine is probated. Place you on deferred adjudication for a period of 18 months, 80 hours community service. I will give you 24 hours credit if you have been or if you become fully vaccinated for COVID. And the remainder of those hours you may purchase at $7.25 an hour. And I would like for the proceeds to be donated to the San Antonio Food Bank. You are also, you have already completed the DWI education course victim impact panel, so you will get credit for having completed those. You are also to do an ATP evaluation, install on your vehicle ignition interlock for 6 months, and pay $60 restitution fee to DPS. So,
And Judge,
yes, sir.
I'm sorry, Judge, and if I may, Ms. Horton is soon to be a mother, and her family does live in the UK, so she's here by herself. I just wanted to let the court know, Judge.
Okay, so, well, how can we help her? What do we need
Well,
to do?
I guess
additional?
maybe in assessing the supervisory fees at a statutory minimum, Judge. Whatever the court can do to help, Judge.
Right. I mean, because we want you to take care of yourself, Ms. Horton, because you'll be eating for two, you know?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
So, okay. Okay, minimum supervisory fees. And I think it's, well, I have heard that it's really important for you to be protected against COVID when you're pregnant. So
I'm waiting on my second shot right now.
okay. Oh, okay, great. Well, you know what? I'm going to give you more credit than 24 hours. How about that?
Awesome.
You have 80 hours community. I'm going to give you, I mean, community service is still good to do because it gives you a stake in our community, right? You feel like you're more a part of it and you care about what happens. But I'm going to give you 34 hours community service, okay? So that'll reduce it a little bit. And then I would think that you'd prefer to do those hours than to do pay to buy them. But whatever, you know, whatever works for you. Okay. All right. Is there anything further from defense?
No, Judge, thank you so much.
Okay. Anything further from the state? Okay.
Nothing further,
All right.
Your Honor.
Thank you. So I just want to make sure that you understand, Ms. Horton, this is a great opportunity for you. You're young. You're going to have a second child. It's very important that you have a good future. So this is a great agreement for you, because if you keep all your promises, you will not have a conviction. That
Yes,
I just can't stress how important that is. You're young, you should have a good future. But if for some reason you fail to comply with all the requirements, and now these programs are really to help you, they're really to, help you avoid coming back for the same thing in the future. So it's really a learning lesson. But if for some reason you find that you cannot comply, then I can revoke your community supervision, assess up to 180 days, Bexar County Jail, and you would have a very limited right of appeal. So it's a really significant downfall if you cannot make this a success. But you have plenty of time. 18 months is a long time. So, okay. But you got those babies to take care of. You don't want to be, doing anything that's going to take away from them. So I guess that's it. You did fill out a personal data sheet.
Yes,
Do
ma'am.
you swear that everything you put there is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
And the reason we stress that so much is because communication has suffered a great deal. We all are just, trying to do things in a hurry. And sometimes we're not making ourselves clear, or we're not understanding. So it's really important that you understand that when you talk to you or call your supervising officer, if they are not available, you cover yourself by sending a text or an email, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. But they're there to help you. So feel free to ask them for anything that is, will be helpful to you. All right. So anything further from defense?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay. So I have followed your agreement, ma'am. That means you do not have a right to appeal. That's very important for you to know. I'm going to ask you to join a breakout room and talk to Mr. Richardson. He's going to give you important information on what to expect and how to proceed, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. So, Mr. Pettis, will you accompany her to the same breakout room?
Yes, Your Honor. if I may.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Best of luck to you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Brett.
Thank you. Okay, at this time, I think we can probably, if Mr. Richardson, before you go, can you send me the MTR on Mr. David, Mr. David
Vela.
Vela.
I'm sorry, Judge, did you have a question?
Yeah, I'm going to do the MTR on Mr. Vela right now.
Okay,
Okay, so I need a copy of the MTR, please.
okay.
Can you send that to me?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I think you probably need to participate in this, don't you?
I think the state, and I think there's an agreed recommendation on
Okay, all right.
time served, but yes. We just send that to you. Okay, just sent.
Oh, there it is. Very nice. Came right through. Okay, let me go back to the Zoom. All right, so this is cause number 621992. David Vela, will you please raise your right hand and be sworn, sir? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you may lower your hand. All right, so are you, David Vela, the same individual that was placed on probation for a period of 6 months back on October 21, 2019?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The state has filed a, well, all I got was a violation report. Is there something else, Mr. Richardson, that I was supposed to get?
I think if you scroll down, Judge,
You know what? It ran out of paper. That's what's wrong.
I can share my screen, Your Honor, if
Okay.
you'd like.
All right.
The
That would,
MTR.
all right. All right. So, Mr. Vela, the state has filed a motion to revoke your community supervision and made several allegations about violating conditions. Which condition are we going to proceed on, Mr. Boses?
Your Honor, the state will be proceeding on condition number 5.
All right. So,
Should I read the condition at this time?
yes, please.
Okay. Now comes the criminal district attorney of Bexar County, Texas, and would show the court that the defendant in the above dialed number cause was found guilty of the offense of criminal mischief, $100 to $750, and was placed on probation by the court on the 21st day of October 2019 for a term of 6 months under the provisions of the adult probation and parole law as reflected by said judgment herein. And that thereafter, during the term of said probation, the defendant violated the terms and conditions therein in the following particulars. To wit, defendant violated condition number 5. In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, David Vela, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer in person for the month of February 2020 in violation of condition number 5.
All right. So, Mr. Vela, you've heard the allegations. Is that true or not true, sir?
True, ma'am.
All right. It's true. Do you understand that by telling me that it's true that I can revoke your community supervision and assess up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail? Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you also understand that I'm not bound by any recommendations or agreements between the state and your defense? Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so is there an agreement?
Yes, there is, Your Honor. The agreement is that, the agreement is for a $0 fine plus court costs, 60 days in Bexar County Jail. That's 60. 60 days Bexar County Jail with credit for time served and time and money to run concurrently. And the state will be taking into consideration cause number 671852. And we ask that the court find the judgment be satisfied.
Okay, is that your understanding of the agreement, Ms. Eagle?
Yes, it is, Judge.
All right.
Oh, and Your Honor, I believe defense will be filing a motion to take possession of the weapon, the cause number that's being taken into consideration. It was an unlawful carrying weapon charge, and that was also part of the agreement, was that defendant would forfeit that weapon to defense counsel.
That is
Okay.
correct, Judge.
Thank you. Okay. All right. So, so you were on probation from October 19th to February 2020. I'm just wondering, you know, you were on probation for 6 months, Mr. Vella. What happened?
It's a difficult time in my life. I knew I wasn't going to be able to afford any of the money they wanted me to pay back. And I just figured it'd be easier to do time served eventually.
Okay. All right. Well, you understand what you're doing, and so I never understand why people
Take the
can't.
time instead of do the probation.
Right.
He owed me money. I don't really want to pay him money, to be honest.
Okay.
We're just going to be honest about it.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to find you violated condition number 5 as being true. Assess a $0 fine plus court costs. Sentence you to 60 days, Bexar County Jail. You will get credit for time served. The time and money run concurrent. And the court does find that your judgment is satisfied. As part of this agreement, taken into consideration is cause number 671852, unlawful carrying of a weapon, and the court grants the request that you forfeit the weapon to your attorney, Ms. Joanna Eagle. I'm giving you credit for the time you previously served, and this is a revocation of your community supervision. So you do have a limited right of appeal. I want to wish you the best of luck, Mr. Vella.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Take care. You too. Take care. All right.
Thank you, Judge. May I be
Thank
excused
you.
also?
Yes, Miss Eagle. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you. You too.
Enjoy the nice weather. It's nice and sunny.
It is beautiful.
It is. Y'all
Thanks.
take care. Thank you all very much. And I want to thank everybody that has worked so hard, both sides of the aisle and the staff. So y'all take care. Have a great afternoon.
Judge.
Mr. O'Donnell, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. If the court has time, I would ask if I could approach on a case. It's case number 671282, and it's regarding James Jackson. He was actually ordered to a special needs bond on October 26th, and I was out on vacation last week. I see that he's still incarcerated. I don't think anything has changed. I would ask if we could submit the paperwork again. So I filed a motion non pro tonque.
Oh, it's not on our docket today, huh?
No, Your Honor.
671282, and what was his name?
James Isaiah Jackson.
Oh, okay. Oh, I do remember seeing that. I think I denied it, and I had some concerns, and so maybe I needed to talk to you about it. I mean, I know that.
I think I came away from the hearing on October 26th thinking that it was indeed granted that my client would be court ordered to engage in treatment with the Center for Healthcare Service. He was not allowed to go back to the Circle K where, these things happened. He has a total of 4 misdemeanors in your court, Your Honor. 3 of them, he's on bond, and this is the only one where he's still in jail. So that was my understanding of the hearing on October 26th.
Okay. But you know, when we get those interviews, we get to see the whole history. And he had quite a long history, did he not?
I think the concern that we talked about on 1026 was the two new felonies at intake, that the state said it will take some time for those to populate. So he'd be sitting at the Bear County Jail, which could be for a very long time. And if he were to go to the jail court and take two convictions, that might really, really hurt him down the road when these felonies do populate.
Okay.
And he does qualify. He is has been identified as a person with mental health issues. And that's why I was requesting that he might get out and be court ordered to re-engage with the Center for Healthcare Service.
Okay.
And there was no objection, Judge. That was
okay.
the state was.
Which case are we talking about, Your Honor?
671282, James Isaiah Jackson.
And can you just repeat that one more time, Judge?
671282, James Isaiah Jackson. I don't know if my headphones are not working. 671282.
Yes, Your Honor. I talked to Assistant District Attorney Brett. That's how I was informed about the two felonies at intake, and they were unauthorized use of a vehicle and evading arrest. So that was discussed at the hearing, and that's why I just didn't understand, why he was still there. So I wanted to bring it to the court's attention.
Yeah, well, thank you. I do appreciate that because, it's very easy for me to not recognize when I've already made a ruling, because if I guess you approached on the 26th, is that right?
It was set for compliance, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
Because he has 3 bond cases and this one jail case. And that's when we found out they're all theft misdemeanors. But if he has 2 felonies at intake, the reaction is usually from my clients, I'll just do my time, I'll get out. That could be a major mistake for him down the road.
No, when he needs treatment and he's not going to be getting it in jail. So that's not a good solution.
And his pretrial officer, Frank Palacios, was part of the Zoom also on 10/26.
Okay.
So my understanding is he was going to forward paperwork for the court to sign.
I think that after the 26th, I may not. I think that I had been presented this case before you came, and I don't know if I mentioned that when we were having the hearing, but if I'm not mistaken, he has quite a long history, but it's, I guess, because of his health. So.
Well, in Bear County, I see 13 arrests and 4 are pending. So I do, I have seen much worse, but I'm mostly concerned with the 2 felonies at intake, that he could be sitting at the jail for a very long time before they populate. And that was brought to my attention by Brett, that they're not ready to be filed.
Right. So it's just going to be, not a good use of his time or not a good use of resources. All right. Well, I will go ahead and, Brett and doesn't have any objection to it, so I'll look for it. So it would have come from pretrial, right?
That's my understanding, Judge, but I filed my motion, so there is an order to be signed.
Okay.
But then, I think there's another form that the clerks in your office would have to fill out where they check special needs unit.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'll look for it and I'll do that this afternoon, especially since I don't have to be presiding over a jury trial. I have found
Well-
time.
Thank you, Your Honor, for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, Mr. O'Donnell.
May I be
All right.
excused, Judge?
Yes, sir. You have a good day. Take care.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Hey, Judge,
Yes, sir.
I am back. I was speaking with Corey. One note on Miss Horton, Your Honor, is that she's got the Smart Start mobile device, not the ignition interlock. So we're trying to see if we could keep it that way, Judge.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. That was the last one we did, 589831.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And she's okay with the Smart Start mobile, huh?
Oh yeah, she's had it for 5 months, Judge, and I think that would be easier than having to pay the fees to install and everything.
Okay, Brett. What
State
do you
has no
think?
objection to that,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So on the record, we're going to change it from ignition interlock to Smart Start mobile. Okay. It is part of my notes now.
Awesome. Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you. So I hope you're willing to come back, Miss Catalina. I hope you're not saying, let me out of here. Oh, your audio's not on.
Judge,
Yes.
this is Abe Garza. I'm president,
Yes, sir.
and
And
I don't know who I had today. I thought I was set for tomorrow.
I think you had an add-on today. Is that what I remember? Let me see. I just remember Aleda saying your name.
Taking it in vain, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. No, it wasn't an add-on. Okay. Aleda,
Who was it, Judge? I'm sorry.
I don't know. Aleda.
Sorry, Your Honor, I was on the phone with the bailiff. We were trying to see if the court reporter can test her mic because
Oh.
we had it off.
Oh,
On Mr. Abelardo Garza,
yeah. Uh-huh.
there is a case that I noticed it in the MOCA that it had him as the attorney of record, and I'm gonna confirm that for you. It's on the last page, third to the last. And I will confirm that for him.
Oh, who is it?
671196, that would be Mr. Joshua Alderate. Yeah, I have here that the system appointed him back, November 2nd. Maybe he still hasn't gotten that email yet.
Yeah. Today's only the
And
what?
yeah,
8th.
so that's why I sent him notice.
Okay, who was the person? I'm sorry.
Joshua Alderete. Joshua Alderete. And it's an arraignment. It's a UCW handgun
Can
motor
you hear
vehicle.
me now? Hello?
Oh yeah.
Hello?
Thank you. Yeah. Can you hear
Well,
us?
I cannot hear you.
I know. Well,
That is so strange. I don't know what happened. I can't hear y'all at all. So I'm gonna have to do what I did before. I don't know what happened.
I'm very bad about this
I
stuff.
can't
So
hear them.
okay. So Mr. Garza,
I'll be happy to talk to a prosecutor, Judge.
okay. Well, now that we don't have okay, Ms. Sanchez, can you talk to Mr. Garza for a second? Set your timer so that he doesn't take a long time.
Oh no, Judge, my stomach is growling over here. Mr. Garza, I don't know if I can even think straight, but I'll do my best.
Just a real
I'll hop
quick.
in there.
Okay, Aleda will put you all in a breakout room, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Okay,
And,
my
we
audio
won't eat
has
till
gone.
y'all get back. Your audio what?
No audio now. I'm not hearing anything from you, Judge, or anyone else now. I don't know what happened.
Let me see.
It just now happened also.
Okay, but you were
'Cause I
able
was
to hear
listening
everything
y'all
else?
just fine. Is there something else we need to put on the record, Judge? Will you nod? Oh, no, no more?
Well, maybe. Wait, just a
Okay.
little bit of time.
Nothing.
Let me,
It just happened. I don't know why.
That's so.
That is so weird.
we got gremlins. Can you read lips? Gremlins. We have gremlins. I'm going to get off YouTube.